which we have done is, so at the age of 60 or after 60, if the subscriber's corpus is up to 5 lakhs, there is no need for the subscriber to take annuity, because as per PFRDA regulations, 40% of the corpus is to be used mandatorily for availing annuity. But if the corpus is 5 lakhs, up to 5 lakhs, there is no need for annuity. But there is no restriction for any subscriber to go for annuity, even though the corpus is less than 5 lakhs. If they want steady flow of income, then annuity is the best option, because most of the annuity service providers, they are here to clarify all your doubts. They most of the ASP, they give annuity rate between 5.5 to maybe around 6.75, depending upon the annuity scheme, whatever is being selected. And this is about the exit and the entry also I mentioned. And many subscribers, we see that they are using the NPS only for that tax benefit, that 80cc, the 1B benefit. But I request each and every one of you to consider NPS as your only retirement vehicle, because of the wide or large number of benefits it offers. So it's not only a tax savings tool. Of course, it gives 50,000 additional tax benefits, but that should not be the only consideration for you. And now Mr. Ramesh Kumar, he will be sharing a presentation around 8 to 10 slides highlighting the product features. Then I also request my intermediary agencies like CRA. There are 2 CRAs PFRDA's offering service till date. From next month onward, there will be a new central record keeping agency PFRDA has appointed, which is CAMS. Then as on date, there are 2 players, they are offering the CRA services. I request the officials from both the CRA to restrict their presentation to only 10 slides, not more than that, and not more than 10 minutes each. And each of the insurance companies who are going to make their presentation, they should not take more than 8 minutes. And we want to interact more with the subscribers. We want to clarify most of their doubts. So the doubt may be of anything related to NPS. We are happy to address it. And during the meantime, I request each and every one of the participants, please write your queries also in the chat box, so that we will be trying to answer all the queries, sir. And we are also happy that the Executive Director, Mrs. Mamta Rohit, is also with us, and she will be sharing her thoughts before handing over the session to the Central Record Keeping Agencies and ASPs. Thank you.
Now I'd like to invite Mamta Rohit ma'am, Executive Director of PFRDA, to share her thoughts, please.
Good afternoon, sirs and madams. It's very nice, very heartening to see so many participants at this time. There are already around 184 participants. So Mr. Mohan has already given a brief as to what we are going to speak today. Yes, there have been a number of developments, and you will be very happy to know that all these developments that have taken place in exit is, after getting the subscribers' feedback. We've had a series of eALPs in the last 2-3 years, some 14-15 of them, and people like you have been giving us feedback. So I would urge that you please give active feedback, as well as please get your queries resolved. And although this is on, and this session is on annuity, however, we would request all of you to speak any doubt that you have on onboarding or any other functionality. We have been trying to facilitate digital onboarding, seamless exit, to the best of our capabilities. But yes, we are open to learning more. So with that, without wasting more time, I would request Ramesh to carry on with the presentation.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for sharing your thoughts.
So I very happy to see a lot of queries in the chat box. So the whatever presentation we are going to share, whether it is PFRDA or my central record keeping agency or the insurance companies, each and everything will be shared with all, whatever based on the email IDs, whatever is available with us. That's number one. The complete recording of the session will also be made available in a week or so in PFRDA YouTube channel, sir, for kind information, sir. And we don't have any office in Kerala, sir, for your information, but our intermediaries are there in Kerala to service you. A feedback form we have already shared by email, the format of the feedback form. But nevertheless, any feedback or suggestions in improvement of the product, you can put in chat box or the discussion forum, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I'll be making a presentation on annuity products. Screen is visible, right, sir? Can anyone confirm whether the screen is visible?
Yes, screen is visible. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir, visible.
Yeah, please, sir. So as we already mentioned, so if you have any queries, just please write it in the chat box. And if you have any comments or if any queries to offer, then please just raise your hands. There is a symbol also there. Just please click that hands button. And please during the session, please keep your mic mute itself, mic mute for the entire session. And during the question and answer session, all your queries get clarified. All your queries and doubts will be clarified by the respective intermediaries. So as you can see, like this is the evolution of NPS. It started with Bhattacharya or Oasis committee. Oasis nothing but old age social or income security. Subsequently, NPS notification 2003 year it came by the central government of India. Then subsequently PFRDA Act came into picture in 2013. Then subsequent to that, notification of PFRDA Act and regulations for various intermediaries and various services came into the picture at the interest of subscribers. Now, as you can see, the overall status of NPS and API put together is as on 22nd January, 4.87 crore subscribers are there, and the total contribution, whether it's like a government subscriber means like contribution of employee, employer, if it is a all citizen means like the single contribution of the self contribution. Put together, the contribution is around 5.13 lakh crore, and AUM is nothing but asset under management. It is like whatever your contribution plus whatever the income, returns generated on your contribution. So total put together, it is around 6.97 lakh crore. As you can see here, this is the mandate of PFRDA Act 2013. As per that, these are the mandate of PFRDA, developing and regulating the NPS and other pension schemes given to PFRDA for administration, and the register and the regulator of intermediaries such as like those who are joined here, CRA, Annuity Service Providers, ASP, Trustee Bank, and NPS. So those kind of intermediaries, PFRDA register and regulate as well. And in the interest of subscriber interest protection, we used to conduct this kind of awareness session, and we used to conduct both on-site, off-site session also. And redressal of grievances through grievance redressal portal is there. There is a CGMS portal. Through that, we used to receive the grievances from various intermediary, from various subscriber belongs to various sectors, and we used to resolve them accordingly. And education and training, this kind of awareness session and this kind of like a literacy program, we used to conduct across the year and across the country. Which you have already known, NPS provides pension for all, and NPS has these kind of basic types. One is government model, corporate model, and all citizens of India model is there. Then Atal Pension Yojana, which is targeted towards unorganized sector, and it's a Swalamban scheme which is no longer there. And the government model in the sense it comprises both the central government as well as the state government, and it includes central autonomous bodies as well as state autonomous bodies also. Corporate model in the sense corporate companies like IT companies and other major companies. All citizens of India model, this is open to all citizens of India, including NRIs. Then, as you already know that like NPS and APY provide solution to the old age income problems and the retirement solutions. And these are the features of NPS portable unique plan, irrespective of whatever the employment you have, like irrespective of your self-employment or belongs to government subscribe, belongs to a government employee, or even if it is a non-government employee, you can even easily port the plan, which is unique plan. You don't need to change the plan just because your employment changes in future or something. Then it's a low-cost product, one of the low-cost products in the entire world pension product. And flexible choices are given starting from the enrollment, starting from the service provider, and even the accumulation phase also, choosing the PFM pension fund manager. Even at the age of retirement also, one can choose any ASP, any annuity service provider. Even in the annuity service provider also, there is no restriction as it's like this is a particular annuity product he has to choose. He can choose any of the annuity product, given by, provided by the any annuity service provider. So these kind of flexible choices are there, and there are attractive returns when compared to other financial schemes and other pension schemes. Then tax efficient, as Ganser has already pointed out, like the tax efficient exclusive tax benefit of 50,000 for subscribers, it is there, and for employer also they can claim. And this is a transparent, totally transparent and online access. 24/7, one can access it through, and one can access his contribution as well as the return generated through the mobile app, through his account statement, annual account statement, and also through his, separate login ID, credential provided at the time of enrollment. And it is regulated by PFRDA. It's none other than the regulated body provided for the pension sector under Ministry of Finance. And for the ease of contribution, these are the points of presence, like banks is there, and other, apart from that, Department of Post and through your nodal office also, you can contribute and you can resolve your grievances, and you can lodge your grievances and everything. Online mode is there. Apart from that, if you are so convenient and if you are digitally literate and everything, then you can go ahead with eNPS, electronic channel also. eNPS is there, so that you can raise, you can contribute, you can raise a withdrawal request, you can partially withdraw, everything you can do it through eNPS also. D-Remit is nothing but direct remittance. It's like if you want the same day NAV, like as you may be aware of it, like each day NAV changes. So if you want the NAV of particular day, you can get it through D-Remit also. That's a new facility given with the latest technology and everything. And the contribution by auto debit, if you want to contribute something, and you can give it like a standing instruction, something like a SIP in mutual fund. What you can give is like 10,000 you want to contribute every month. You can give a standing instruction to your bank saying that like 10,000 I want to contribute, you can auto debit from my savings account. So those kind of contribution by auto debit also you can do. Then as I already mentioned, these are the returns since inception, like as on 21st January 2022, you can see the status which are mentioned there. For example, LIC, SBI, UTI, Aditya Birla, HDFC, ICICI, Kotak. These are nothing but pension fund managers. These pension fund managers manage the pension funds and they generate returns as per the prescribed guidelines by PFRDA and Government of India. As you can see, CG is nothing but central government. In central government, LIC giving 6.11% from the inception till 21st January date. 21st January date, if we check the this one, whatever the returns generated since inception, it is for LIC, it is 6.11. Accordingly, you can check it for other sectors like SG means state government and corporate sector, corporate central government subscribers 6.04. And for tier one, it's a mandatory pension scheme, and tier two, it's a voluntary saving scheme. So in tier two, you can invest anytime, you can withdraw anytime. There is no restriction as such. But it's a tier one, it's for a government subscriber, it's a mandatory pension account, and for a non-government subscribers, something like all citizen model, for them it's like a voluntary contribution through pension thing. And AECG is there, for example, that is alternate equity, corporate and government securities. So these are the investment. As you can see, the highlighted all the maximum return generated by each pension fund manager across the each sector or each asset allocation. As we already mentioned, APY, it's generating around 6%. And this is withdrawal in NPS. As we are here for annuity literacy program, so this is withdrawal at the time of 60 or at the age of retirement. You can go it for like superannuation or 60 years, or at the age of normal exit. Some states may be having 58, 59 years, age retirement. So at that time also we can exit. So here the mandatory thing is like at least 40% should vote for annuity. Annuity is nothing but monthly pension. So that minimum 40% should go for annuity, and maximum 60% you can take it as a lump sum. Lump sum is like a normal withdrawal. Lump sum withdrawal you can take it, and the lump sum is payable if the total pension wealth is 5 lakh. To the total corpus, your contribution plus the returns generated put together, the AUM is less than 5 lakh. You can go ahead with a complete 100% withdrawal. You don't need to go for annuity. If it is more than 5 lakh, then you have to take mandatorily 40% minimum annuity, then 60% lump sum. Then in the case of resignation, voluntary exit, premature exit or voluntary retirement cases, so in those cases, minimum 80% you have to go for annuity, and 20% you can take it as a lump sum. Here also 2.5 lakh. you can take it as a lump sum if it is less than the, if your corpus is less than 2.5 lakh.
So there is a small announcement to all the participants. So here, unfortunately, we are facing some power crisis in this building. So maybe at any time power may go, but I request participants please continue, and I request my CRA partners, both the CRAs, whether it is KCRA or Protean CRA, to take forward the discussion. But PFRDA officials will be trying to connect to this program through alternate devices. If any inconvenience caused, we regret the same, sir. Please.
See, it's connected issues. Tell laptop also connected. So as we continue, like partial withdrawal cases, like if in case like you need for some emergency cases or you need for children's education purpose or house construction, something, those kind of cases, you can go out for a partial withdrawal during your accumulation phase up to 25% of your own contribution. Only your subscribers contribution you can go ahead. That too after the 3 years of joining under NPS, you can go out for 25% of your own contribution. And earlier there was a conversion process like partial withdrawal, you have to get an authorization and those things, declaration and all has to get an, you have to submit the supporting documents and everything. Now we have, ease out of those things. So now you can go ahead and submit a self-declaration itself and stating the reason, this particular reason, for that purpose I am withdrawing, partial withdrawing 25%. You can self-declare and you can take out the lump sum with, for the whatever the purpose you are required. And if in case the unfortunate death of the subscriber, during the unfortunate death, the lump sum payment to nominees, if the total wealth is less than 5 lakh, and at least 80% has to go for annuity and rest is lump sum. These cases, these conditions are applicable for government subscriber. For the all citizens and non-government subscriber like corporate model, they can take the whole amount as lump sum. They don't need to go for annuity in case of unfortunate death of the subscriber. The nominee can take 100% withdrawal in case of all citizen as well as the corporate model. Whereas in government subscriber, he has to go for minimum 80% annuity and the rest he can take it as a 20% maximum. He can take it as a lump sum. And this, as we have also already mentioned, that designation premature exit thing. In this case, there is a condition that for non-government subscriber, this particular option will be, is enabled after 10 years of joining under NPS. This is the tax benefit under NPS, which you are already aware of it. So I'll just point out only one thing. This employee contribution exclusive tax benefit is there, which you can claim under section 80 CCD 1B. Exclusive tax benefit of 50,000, which is not for given for any other pension scheme or not for any other product, any other financial product, exclusive for NPS only. And at the time of withdrawal, you can claim 60% exemption, and the 40% whatever you are converting as an annuity monthly pension, that is also GST free. That tax free means like it's GST free, so it's completely exempted. So NPS comes under exempt and exempt category. And for self-employed, you can claim up to 20% of your self contribution. And those who are like going to have an employer contribution, they can claim up to 20% of their own contribution itself. So as I already mentioned, it is a EEE product, exempt category during your contribution, during your accumulation phase, and during your withdrawal phase. So all the phases, it is totally, totally exempted, provided you meet all these conditions and everything. And if you want to continue, as you are already aware, like 60 up to 60 years earlier, it was the NPS exit was there. Now we have extended continue till 75 years. So those who wanted to continue till like those who are financially well-versed and everything. So if you want to continue till 75 years, you can continue. And for continuation, you have to just drop a request mail to nps.extn@npstrust.org.in. So you just place a request that like I just want to continue till 75 years. The request will be accepted. And if you want to like deposit contribution and avail tax benefits, you can do that. Otherwise, you can just contribute minimum contribution for the year, and you can just still continue you can still continue to enjoy the benefit and everything. And CRA charges, whatever borne by the government subscriber prior to the age of retirement, that has to be borne by the subscriber itself after the age of retirement. And you can continue auto continue also option also there. And the moment you are exit from NPS, You can continue the continuation of pension. You can start anytime after. After extending the age of retirement exit thing, you can continue your pension at any point of time. And for redressal of subscriber grievances, for example, you may be having a grievances against any intermediary, your employer, or even something like an NPS product itself. Those kind of grievances or even queries, basic queries, you can ask to your concerned intermediary basically through CGMS portal. There is a separate portal is there, Consumer Grievance Management portal. So through that you can raise your grievance or queries, and you can also email a return application also you can do. There is a timeline for 30 days. For example, if you are associated with a bank, you can raise the queries, your whatever the queries or grievances to the particular bank. We call it as points of presence. Then if you are not satisfied with that response given, you can escalate it to NPS trust. There also the timeline is 30 days. The same kind of mode you can apply. And even if you are not satisfied with the response provided by NPS trust, you can escalate it to ombudsman. Here the timeline is 90 days. Here the written application has to be given to ombudsman. And even then also, if you are not satisfied and if you want to further escalate, you can escalate it to the authority PFRDA. And here the written application you have to give. And the timeline is 60 days timeline. And even apart from that, if you are not satisfied with the PFRDA's escalation also, then you can further escalate to SAT, which is nothing but Securities Appellate Tribunal. So this kind of the subscriber grievances based on the interest of subscriber, it is, charted and everything, and the timelines and the mode of raising the grievances also explained here. And if you want to like raise a grievance to this thing, ombudsman at PFRDA's email ID also given, listed in the bottom. And these are the annuity service providers. Those who come at the age of retirement, they provide annuity service provider. Annuities, various annuity products, and they are primarily being regulated by IRDA and empaneled by PFRDA. And a few of the major ASPs are joined with us. So they will be making a presentation on their annuity products and what are the current rates they are offering for the various products and everything, various categories they will be explaining. So thank you all. Please stay connected and please mute your mic during the session. And during the question and answer session, whatever the queries you have, it will be addressed by the respective intermediaries. Thank you.
The two things I would want to add over here, I think there was a question. When Mr. Ramesh was reading out the email, somebody was asking, what if the email is not sent? Okay, if the email for extension is not sent, then also the money will remain invested. However, it will be formally continued only after the mail is sent. But if the mail is not sent, the money still remains invested and it continues to get returns. Second, I think somebody pointed out that people are not literate enough. So this grievance redressal, they may not be able to follow. Now, in this case, if you have a grievance, you just go to your point of presence or nodal officer and give a written complaint. You don't have to go digitally if you are not literate enough. Or you can send a letter directly to NPS Trust or PFRDA also. Just now we can. What's the next person?
Yeah, Protean CRA, sir. Please make your presentation.
Yes, Ramesh. Shall I present?
31st July, I will retire.
Ramesh.
Service not
I request the participants to mute your mics, sir, please.
Hello. Hello.
Assumption.
This year.
Janvi, you can start presentation. Janvi, you can
Yes.
start the presentation.
Janvi,
Yes,
ma'am,
yes.
please start your presentation.
Hello.
Is it visible, Ramesh?
31st.
Yeah, it's visible, ma'am.
See, I request all participants to keep their mic in mute position.
Total service only 9 days. For how many benefit for pension benefit per month?
A very good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Janvi from Protean CRA. I welcome all of you in this annuity literacy program. Also, I would like to thank PFRDA official for giving opportunity to Protean CRA to present as part of this eALP. Before starting my presentation, I would just like to update all of you about one important news regarding our company. Our company name had changed to Protein eGov Technologies Limited. Earlier, it was NSDL eGovernance Infrastructure Limited. Now it is Protein eGovern Technologies Limited. So in future, whatever communication you will receive related to your NPS account will be from Protein. So this is your for kind information that NSDL CRA is now Protean CRA. So just I wanted to update this before starting my presentation. As part of this presentation, we have already seen various features and benefits related to NPS. What are the different options as an NPS subscriber you will be having at the time of exit? That everything Mr. Ramesh has explained. Now you will see when you want to exit from NPS or at the time of retirement, what is the process you need to follow? What are the different documents that are required? How exactly you can initiate your exit process? What are the different points you should remember as a subscriber? What the different points your office will remember to process your request, and how actually your annuity means pension
Hello?
will start. So all this will discuss as part of this presentation.
Hello?
First is what is a prerequisite for your exit. One of the prerequisite for your exit is a claim ID. Actually, your exit process that doesn't start on your retirement or your superannuation or when you are completing your 60 years. It starts much before that. It starts 6 months before your superannuation with this claim ID process. We as a protein CRA, we send communications related to your claim ID. That claim ID is a 10-digit number which is generated for your plan 6 months before your retirement. Now you must be thinking why claim ID is required. Even I know my what is a retirement when I'm going to complete 60 years. That information you are also having. But we send this communication 6 months before so that you can take some important decisions before your exit. Before you are exiting from NPS, before hiring, you can take certain important decisions. For that, we send this claim ID communication. We send this claim ID communication 6 months before your retirement through SMS alert, through email alert, or as well even physical letter also we send. Now you must be thinking communication this that you need to take before your exit. And this detailed information we provide in this claim ID communication. Now what decisions you need to take before your exit? One of the important decision is that whether you want to exit from NPS or whether you want to continue your NPS account till 75 year and get the benefits of NPS. As Mohan sir and even Ramesh has explained, there are so many benefits of continuing your NPS account till 75 years. So one of the important decision as a subscriber you have to take is that whether you want to exit or whether you want to continue your account. Another important decision you want to take it that how much you want to invest your NPS corpus for a pension. If your post retirement if you want a much pension or higher pension after your retirement, after your exit, if you want in your old age a regular high monthly income, then you can put even your 100% corpus for annuity. So it is not necessary that you withdraw 60% of your corpus. You can even put your 100%, whatever NPS wealth, that entire wealth you can put utilize for annuity if you want to get more income every month after your retirement and in your old age. So this is one of the important decision you have to take it, how much you want to withdraw as a annuity for annuity and how much you want to withdraw as a lump sum. Another, this 6 month time period is given to so that you can update all your important details in your plan, such as bank account detail, address details, contact details, and these are very important. In my next session I will tell you why these details are important. So you have to ensure that your bank details and all details are updated in your plan. So this is also one of the activity you have to complete. Another is thing that you can decide on the annuity service provider. As explained by Mr. Ramesh, there are different annuity service providers, and some of the annuity service providers are part of this ALP also. So different service providers offer different schemes. So you can decide which annuity service provider, which pension provider you want to go for, and which pension scheme you want to. So this is also one of the important decisions. So all these decisions you can decide, you can keep ready before your retirement, so that when your exit is approaching you are ready with all the details. NPS account mein sab details updated hai, and your decision is ready regarding ASP, so that you can process with your exit request. So now what are the documents required for exit? So the exit process is a totally paperless process, but still some of the documents which are very standard documents related to any other financial transaction like KYC documents, bank proof, copy of PAN and in copy of PAN card is required. If you do not have copy of PAN card, even e-PAN you can download from CRA website. So these are the basic documents you require. In case of suppose the withdrawal request is due to death of a subscriber, all the documents of claimant are required. So these are the basic documents you should keep ready before you want to exit from NPS. Now how exactly the what are the points you should remember before initiating the exit process in CRA system. Some of the points you should remember that as discussed earlier, your bank details are updated, PAN details is updated. One of the important thing that you should also check that your account is a FATCA compliant, and that is very easy to check. You can go on Protean CRA website, and you can, there is an option available under subscriber corner. You can have to just enter your PAN, and you can check the status of your PAN, whether your PAN is a FATCA compliant. As I said earlier, your latest contact details are updated in your form, so updated in your PAN. So all these are the basic details you just keep in ready before initiate the exit request. Same with your office should also, suppose you are submitting physical request, then certain points your office also need to remember, like all the documents are attested and other details and documents are correct on the withdrawal form. So these are the basic things your office should remember. Now this is a withdrawal process for how you are going to initiate the withdrawal request in CRA system. As I said, withdrawal process now it's a completely online process. It's a completely digital process. There is no need to submit physical form to your office or to your point of presence. You can submit this totally by accessing Protean CRA website, and the process is very simple. You have to website, that is www.cra-nsdl.com, and you have to enter your PRAN as a user ID and password. If your password is not you are not remembering your password, you can easily reset your password also. So you have to access your NPS account on CRA portal. There is a menu available in that to initiate exit request. You just click on that menu. As I said earlier, whatever details you have updated, all the details will get auto populated. Very few details you have to manually capture, means there is no need to do the data entry of much of the fields. All the details, your brand details, whatever that are registered in CRA system will get auto populated. Only just you have to mention that how much you want to invest for annuity and which are the annuity service provider you want to offer and what is the scheme. If you wish to update your nominee details, you can update. Otherwise, else the registration whatever the registered nominee details are there, that also will get auto populated. So there is no need of capturing much of the details. Only thing that the documents what we seen in earlier side, you have to upload the scan documents of all that, scan copies of all that documents. And why the scan copies are required? Because the same scan copies are shared with the annuity service provider. So you, once you initiate this request and upload the scan documents, one of important activities done while this request execution is online verification of your bank account. Whatever your registered bank account is there, that registered bank account is verified through online bank account verification penny drop facility. Only when your bank account is verified, it is active, then only the system allows you to initiate the withdrawal request. If your bank account is not active, it is not correct, then system will not allow to initiate the withdrawal request. So it is very important that your bank account is correctly updated. Also, your name is verified during the exit process. But if name is mismatch or there is a minor correction in name, you have option to upload the bank proof, but bank account should be correct. If bank account is not correct, the system will not allow to initiate the exit request. Once the details, everything details enter, you have to submit your request through OTP and e-sign. You have two options of submitting your request through digital signature. Either you can submit through dual OTP, wherein two different OTPs will come to your email ID and registered mobile number. And if you are doing e-sign, then OTP will come on your Aadhaar number. So once you submit that request to OTP, it will digitally get transferred to your nodal office, whoever is a nodal office, PO, DTO, or DTA, and to your point of presence. Also, the scanned documents uploaded will be visible to your office and point of presence. They will authorize your request on the basis of scanned documents, and the funds will transfer once the request is authorized by your office, that is DTA, DTO, or PO or point of present, request will get executed in CRA system and funds will be transferred to your bank account. Once the request is executed in CRA system, the funds are transferred within 4 days to your bank account. Okay. Now the lump sum portion is get transferred, that is 60%, maximum 60% gets transferred to your bank account. Now you must be thinking how the annuity will, my pension will start. So when your exit is processed, whatever details you have entered at the time of exit, or whatever the percentage you have selected, whatever documents are shared with the concerned annuity service provider, so that the annuity service provider which is selected by you, so that annuity can be issued by that annuity service provider. So once these documents are shared and the documents and details, if everything is correct, the annuity service provider, whatever the annuity service provider you have selected, will confirm your annuity request in CRA, and the annuity corpus, whatever the maximum percentage you have opted for, that corpus will be transferred to ASP selected by you for issuance of annuity. The moment the funds are transferred to the ASP, the concerned ASP will issue your annuity policy, that is pension policy, within 2 days of receipt of fund. So that I just request all of you that now it's a completely digital process. You just have to submit your request through OTP and e-sign. Only please ensure that complete and correct documents are uploaded and all the details are updated in your plan. But still there is a exceptional scenario and the documents uploaded were not correct, then you have option to contact any of the ASPs, or even ASP will contact you for completing the annuity formalities. In this case, whatever missing details and documents are there, you have to give it the details to ASP, and then ASP will confirm your annuity request and fund will transfer to ASP. So this is the annuity issuance process. Now we have our ASPs also in this eALP. They would be giving idea about the different ASP schemes and the policies. But we as a Protean CRA, to help you out subscriber regarding how much pension you will get it, we have hosted an annuity calculator on our website. The calculator is, you may note also, the calculator is available on our website www.npscra.nsdl.co.in. On this website, there is an annuity service provider section wherein all annuity details are available. This calculator is also available. In this calculator, you just have to put the minimum details like name, age, corpus and everything, and submit the details. Once you submit these details, whatever the ASPs are there in the NPS structure, how much pensions or the how much rate they are offering for the pension, it will be displayed as per the different ASPs. So this, I request you, whenever you want to opt for exit, you do visit this calculator so that you will come to know how much pension you will be get after exit. See, we as a Protean CRA, we are available through our website also. We have our dedicated YouTube channel also, that is NSDL, that is NPS Ki Pathshala. And through this YouTube channel, you get the information related to exit. We are also available on Facebook and Quora so that you can post your queries there also. So this is all, this is that is in my presentation. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Janvi ma'am. Thanks for the detailed presentation. Now I request Ramesh sir from KCRA to make a presentation on how to go about the exit process and the withdrawal process, sir, please.
Yeah, very good afternoon to all the participants. And
Sir, Ramesh sir, please 1 minute. Before that, I request NCRA, Janvi ma'am and other ASPs, whatever the relevant queries related to your corresponding intermediary or your portfolios related to annuity, means like ASPs can suitably respond in the chat box, and related to claim IDs and how to go about the process and everything, CRA can suitably respond in the chat box itself, ma'am. Yeah, thank you. Ramesh sir, please, now you can.
yeah, a very good afternoon to all the participants, and thank you PFRDA for providing this opportunity to the CRA for presenting the withdrawal process to the participants. So my name is Ramesh Godavarti. I'm from KFintech CRA. So I'm going to talk about the withdrawal process, how the subscriber can place the request online and offline process. And these are some of the things that I just wanted to cover in today's presentation. One is what are the various types of exit process are available, and I think my the PFRDA officials and my other CRA also explained what are the exit process available, and what are the various types of exit modes available also, that I'm going to discuss in this presentation. And I also explain you how the subscriber can place a continuation of request, and what are the documents that needs to be submitted by the subscribers while placing the request also will be discussed. Of course, this is already covered by my other CRA colleague, but still I just wanted to highlight those documents also, and annuity details, that is also covered by other CRA colleague. So I think this process is already covered. The superannuation, that everybody knows that somebody attaining at the age of 60, then we call it as a superannuation age. So are the date of retirement. If somebody subscriber who joined after 60 years of age, like the superannuation will be easy after 3 years of joining the NPS. So in case of premature exit, it is 5 years from the joining of NPS.
It's loud.
Hello. Yeah. Am I audible, sir?
No, you are not audible.
You are
Yes,
missing.
sir. You are audible.
You are audible.
Please go ahead.
You are
Sir.
not audible.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, in case of death, unfortunate event, the subscriber nominee will get the complete available in the plan.
You are audible.
So in case of continuation of request, as we already discussed, the subscriber will continue the plan up to 75 years of age. This is for all citizen and corporate. In case of government on retirement, they can by default they can continue their plan till 75 years. In case of deferment, of course, the subscriber can defer the annuity and he can also defer the lump sum withdrawal. So let us understand the various modes of exit process available for the subscribers. So there is an online exit process where it is completely paperless execution of request. So the CRA, KFintech, like eNPS.kfintech.com is the website for the individual subscribers where they can come and they can place the request for exit. If somebody want to submit a physical request, that is an offline process. So subscriber will fill the exit form and he also submit all the KYC documents and bank proof copy. To the
Sir, sorry to disturb you. Like, can you raise your volume, sir? Like, just raise your volume because some participants are saying like.
Raise your volume, please.
Okay.
Just
Raise your volume.
raise your volume. Thank you, sir.
So in case of physical exit process, subscribers have to fill the exit form and they need to submit the physical form along with the KYC documents and bank proof to the nodal office of the respective nodal office for the authorization of the exit request. Once nodal office authorize the request, the balance units in the subscriber account get redeemed and it will be credited to the subscriber's bank account. So now I'm going to explain how the exit process happens. I'm giving the example of superannuation request where somebody is retiring at the age of 60. So how he can place a online request. So user can log into the CRA website, that is eNPS.kfintech.com, and he will enter his PRAN number, his password and CAPTCHA, and then he can just click on login option. The subscriber get logged into the CRA system. Here, subscriber will be shown the multiple tabs. So under exit and withdrawal, subscriber need to select the superannuation tab where the respective information of the request also being provided, where subscriber will select the mandatory details. He will fill the mandatory details, and he also fill the how much percentage of lump sum and how much annuity percentage he want to withdraw. He will also update his personal details, nomination details, scheme details, and he will also declare his family member details while placing the request. So once the documents are uploaded, and he will also do the OTP authentication. And if somebody want to update the contact details during the process, they can also do the contact details updation, like the email updation or the mobile number updation, they can do it. So once the details are submitted, then he can also do the self-authentication through eSign Aadhaar OTP. So once that is done, the request get processed and the subscriber's funds get redeemed from his NPS account and the amount get credited to the subscriber's bank account. These are the flow that I just wanted to show to everybody's understanding. So the moment you you select the superannuation option, the PRAN, subscriber name and claim ID details will be auto-populated, and he will select the annuity option. Like if it is a superannuation, he will select how much is the lump sum percentage of share that he want to apply for an annuity scheme, and what is the the withdrawal amount that he want to apply for a lump sum withdrawal. So the moment he enter the percentages, the amount will be shown in the grid. So based on that, he can continue and place the request. And he will also select the annuity scheme, like what is the frequency in which he want to get the pension. And he will also select who is the annuity service provider. Annuity service is basically the insurance service provider. So they will select the insurance service provider and also select the schemes for which he want to get a pension. So once he submit the details, then he will also upload the proof of ID, proof of address, and the data for these details will be auto-populated on the screen itself. So he need to just verify and then submit the details. Once these details, like the bank details also, of course, the bank details, whatever is there in the plan, subscriber can verify those bank details through penny drop. If the details are verified successfully, then the account will be, the amount will be credited to that respective bank account. And once the mandated details are filled in, of course, the proof of address, proof of ID, and the bank proof will be uploaded by the subscriber during the application process itself. So then he will also submit the nomination details. So if you want to update the nominee details, it is an editable option where the subscriber can update the nomination details, and he'll also give the declaration of the family members in the process. So once he give a declaration about the family members, then OTP will he can submit the request, whatever details that he has captured. He will authenticate by giving the OTP authentication. So OTP will come on the registered mobile and the email ID. So both the OTPs will be confirmed. So once OTP is successfully verified, the request get processed. And to complete the online process seamlessly without going to the nodal office, he can also do the e-sign through self-authentication. So as soon as he complete the self-authentication, the request get executed in the CRA system and the amount get credited to the subscriber account on T+4 basis. So this is the e-sign process where he will put his virtual ID and he will receive OTP on the registered mobile number of the subscriber. Once he verify the OTP, request get processed. So these are the process steps. Again, whatever I've discussed, I'm just giving the process steps here. So subscriber will log into enps.kfintech.com. He will select the menu option that is withdrawal, and he will select whether it is a superannuation request or a premature exit request. And he will also submit all the details like withdrawal, percentage allocation, annuity details, KYC documents he will upload, bank proof he will upload. And then all the details that he has submitted, it get executed in the system. So once nominee details, because I think subscriber is also aware, like the maximum 3 nominees that subscriber can update while placing the request. So total percentage of nominee, it should be equal to 100%. If nominee is a minor, then the subscriber has to give the guardian details. These are mandatory. So once e-sign paperless option is completed, the request get processed through self-authorization. So now let us understand what is the offline process, how the subscriber can place the request offline. So in case of offline, the subscriber will fill the physical application form. He will also fill all the documents which are there in the form, like personal details, bank details, nomination details. And the KYC documents also he will enclose along with the form. The form will be submitted to the nodal office. If it is private sector subscribers, it will go to the POPs. And if it is a government subscriber, respect to nodal office, the subscriber will submit the documents. So it is a maker-checker activity at the nodal office where the nodal office persons will do this activity, and they capture the request in the CRA. Once a CRA receive the request, it get processed in the CRA system, and the corpus amount get redeemed from the subscriber account, and the amount will be transferred to the subscriber's linked bank account through NEFT and RTGS. So this is an offline process. Of course, subscriber will get the amount within T+3 from the time nodal office authorize the request in the CRA system. So again, the subscribers can take the application form. They can also download this application from the CRA website, that is nps.kfintech.com. There is a link also provided in the login section, even pre-login section also these forms are available. So they can download and they can fill this form and they can submit the details along with the form to the nodal office for the verification of the documents. So now let us understand how the subscriber can place a continuation of request. So user again, the process will remain same that I explained for superannuation. So subscriber will go to the eNPS.kfintech.com. This is a web portal for subscribers. So he will again put his PRAN password. If the subscriber doesn't have a PRAN password, he can generate his own password. I can reset his password. You can click on login option. So here again, you will come to the continuation of PRAN request. The details will be auto-populated, like subscriber details, the claim ID and everything will be auto-populated here. The data of retirement, date of birth. And here you can see how much period that he want to continue. Suppose somebody superannuated, now he want to continue, say up to 75 years. He can give the selection as per the drop down. So once he give the number of years that he want to continue, then he will generate a OTP, and once OTP is submitted, the request get processed in the system. So this is how the subscriber can place a continuation of request in the CRA system. So now let us understand the documents that subscriber need to submit while placing the exit request. Subscriber either the physical forms has to be submitted or through online process where it is completely paperless. He can submit the request. And the documents that we discussed already, while submitting a withdrawal form, he need to submit proof of identity, proof of address, bank proof like cancelled check copy or bank certificate, and also he need to submit a copy of PRAN card or e-PRAN card. And he also give the request from undertaking form if subscriber opts for full withdrawal. So on receipt of the documents, as we already discussed, the nodal office will verify the request and authorize the request in the CRA system. On authorization, the amount get redeemed and the funds will be transferred to the subscriber's bank account. So these are the empaneled annuity service providers in the CRA. So there are 14 annuity service providers who are already empaneled. The list is available. The contact details of all the ASPs are available in the CRA website. The annuity codes also available in the pre-login as well as post-login section to the subscribers. So if subscriber want to know how much is the annuity that they are going to get when they are retiring, they can also give the details by selecting their sector, the gender, marital status, and other details. Once they submit the request, the codes will be shown to the subscriber. So based on that, the subscriber can take an informed decision like which is the ASP which is giving a better pension for the corpus that he has accumulated till the retirement. So that's all from KCRA. Like any questions on the process or anything you want to know, so we can have the question answer session. We are happy to address all the questions. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ramesh sir. Thanks for the detailed presentation. Now I ask HDFC ASP to make a presentation on their annuity products and their current offering rates of annuity, please. Just restrict to some 6 to 7 minutes, sir, please. Just concentrate on your annuity products and what are the current rates you are offering. The other processes are repeated already, so you don't need to repeat it again. HDFC? Omkar is there? Anybody from ICICI Prudential Life?
No. Yeah, I am there. Neha is here.
Yeah, please
Can I
share
continue?
your presentation now, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I request KCRA, Ramesh sir, and Janvi ma'am from NCRA to address the queries in the chat box, please. And also, if it is related to annuity products and everything, the ASPs can suitably answer, ma'am. Answer, sir, please.
Is my screen visible?
It's loading. Yeah, make it full screen, ma'am.
I've
Yeah,
made it full
it's good.
screen. Is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible now.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I welcome everyone on behalf of PFRDA to this eALP. I would also like to thank PFRDA for this opportunity. I am Neha Hassan. I represent ICICI Prudential. So, this is a brief snapshot about my company. I will not spend more time here because I have just got 6 to 7 minutes. Okay. I would like you to just focus on few data points: the claim settlement ratio being 97.9, the strong solvency ratio 202 percentage, and the claim settlement time. You should go through these KPIs with all the companies that will present. I'll move ahead. This is our geographical branch mapping. In Kerala, we have currently 34 branches. Apart from that, we have over 5 lakhs physical touch points, and we have multiple digital touch points. To worry whom to go, where to go. You can just sit in your home, and I'll give you the spot address at the end of the PPT. You can just dial the number, and we all will be there to all the channels will be there to help you with your query. Okay. Moving ahead. This is an important slide considering this is an annuity literacy program. Okay, what is it that you should choose or see in an ASP? Why you should select an ASP? As we have seen few criteria, annuity rates being one. Apart from this, you should see strong how is an insurance company performing on the customer metrics. That is, are they what is their claim settlement ratio? How sensitive are they? What are their claim payouts time? How are they doing these taking these exercises? Because as I've said, annuity is not for you, but in fact for your family members after you in case of unfortunate death. So we should see how the processes are, in whichever insurance company you're choosing. Next is you should look for how safe and stable the returns are, where your money is actually being invested. For ICICI Prudential, 98% of our fixed income or the annuity money which you give is actually uh, invested into the bonds or guarantees which are rated AAA, and 0.2% are invested in less than 0.2% are invested in the guarantees which are lesser than AA rating. So the ratings like AAA, AA, these are the bond ratings, AAA being the highest, and as you go down, it's AA, single A. So you should just give a read through, and you should also keep in mind where is your money going? Is it safe and stable? Next is the digital processes. Again, you should undergo and see how the processes are. I'll take this point later in my slide. Coming to the annuity options. First of all, I would like to let me just minimize this here. First of all, I would like to proudly present that ICICI Prudential Annuity Plan has been awarded as Product of the Year 2021 in retirement and pension category. So the product that I'm going to present right now is an awarded product, and that gives me immense pride and pleasure. Annuity options, as you will see in the market, are, I'll broadly classify it for you. Either they're single life or joint life, either they're ROP or non-ROP. Single life is where you are, where we pay annuity to the subscriber, and on death, the annuity stops. Joint life is when we pay the annuity to subscriber, and on subscriber's death, we continue the annuity to the secondary annuitant, what we call, or basically in most cases your spouse. So two lives are taken care. Those are the joint life. Another category of option will be the ROP options and non-ROP options. ROP options are those options wherein at the end of, let's say, it's single life ROP option. What does it mean is that we'll pay the annuitant, primary annuitant, subscriber the annuity. Once the subscriber dies, then we'll return. ROP stands for return of purchase price. We'll return the purchase price to the nominee. Okay, certain options are non-ROP, that is life annuity without ROP or joint life annuity without ROP. In such options, we do not return the purchase price back to the nominee, and the contract just stops at the annuity being stopped in cases of death. I would like to point out few different options that ICICI Prudential has today. Those options are annuity for life with ROP at 80, annuity for life with ROP from age 76. Next option is 50% ROP at 80. These options are different from the industry, and I'll just explain you why. So, just I said that you will find all the ROP options, that is the purchase price, entire purchase price is paid back to the nominee in case of subscriber's death. However, if you go ahead for annuity for life with ROP at 80, what we'll do is we'll continue. Today, you buy annuity from us. We'll continue your pension annuity till you turn 80, and once you turn 80 we'll return the entire purchase price back to you, and post that we'll again continue your annuity. So you can get your purchase price while you're alive. You can reinvest it in any other product of your choice, and the constraint that you have, that you're fixed with annuity, that is actually getting solved. We have similar products. That is, one is we return the purchase price at the age of 80. Another is we return at the age of 76, and another one is where we return 50% at the age of 80, and later we return at the death. Another important and nice product that we have is life annuity with return of purchase price on critical illness or physical disability. That is, you buy annuity from us. However, in case of an unfortunate event where you're diagnosed with a critical illness, or there has been an accident where the subscriber meets with permanent disability, then we return the entire purchase price back, considering that is the requirement at that particular point. So these are the different annuity options. Again, I will just try to summarize the slide. You just have to see, is it a joint option or a single life option? At what point are we returning the purchase price, or we are not returning the purchase price? And these are the different conditions which will form different annuity options, as you will see across the industry. Okay, moving ahead. Is my slide visible? Okay, this is the annuity rate. Okay, as it has been spoken by previously in the CRS presentation, that these rates are visible in the CRA websites. This rate, as you see here on your screen, is at the purchase price of 10 lakhs, primary annuitant being 60 years old, and secondary annuitant being 55 years of age. So this varies with the age. This also varies with your spouses or the secondary annuitant's age. This also varies with the purchase price. Okay, so you can note this information if you want to take a screenshot or whatever. But this rates do keep on changing, and this information is available on CRA websites with the latest rates. Okay, I'll move ahead. I think my slide is getting a bit late. Okay. Apart from this, what extra features are you getting if you're buying an annuity from ICICI Prudential? First is you're getting 1% discount. By that we mean, if you're an NPS subscriber, you come to buy annuity from ICICI Prudential, we give you 1% discount. That is, we increase your purchase price by 1%. So if you have 10 lakhs of annuity, you come to us, we give annuity at the rate of 10 lakh 1,000. Okay. Next is, we don't have any minimum amount criteria. So it does not matter even if your pension is 900 rupees per month, or it is less than 1,000 rupees, we'll still go ahead and give you the annuity pension. We will not stop. We don't have a minimum criteria. Next is that with our annuity option, you can actually plan a legacy for your entire family. And I'll tell you how. In most of the annuity options you will see in market, the or in joint life, when you have to give the second life, it's mostly your spouse. But with ICICI Prudential, you can actually choose any of your blood relations. That is, you can choose annuity for yourself, and on your death, your annuity can go to your mother, father, son, sister, any of your blood relatives. So you can choose your son also. And in case it's a joint life option with ROP, you can choose yourself, that you get the annuity, post your death, your son gets the annuity, and then entire purchase price can be returned to the your grandson. So you see, you can sustain your family, your son's family, sustain you. sustain your family, your son's family, and can leave something for the grandson as well. Son's family, okay. I was in most of the options in the industry, you will find that purchase price is written can leave your grandson as well. About ROP's survival benefit is in most of the I think you have an option of getting it while you're alive and you can reinvest it. And the stickiness of seeking part. So the claim process or a life verification process. Life verification process is when you buy annuity, then every year, say for single life every 3 years, and for joint life every year, you have to actually give a life verification certificate. Now with ICICI Prudential, this is for us to know that you're still alive and we have to continue your annuity. So with ICICI Life, you can actually do this while you're sitting at home. You just have to log into the portal. You have to upload your in a live on a WhatsApp video, and that's how we'll generate and confirm your life. We'll send an OTP, and that's how we'll uh, verify your that you're alive or not. And this is how you should see that you don't have to run from branch to branch and post to pillar for such things like life verification certificate or how the claim is getting processed, what is the turnaround time. We also boast a very easy claim process which can be again done in 3 steps. So I would request to you that you should look at these processes while you're selecting an ASP. This is my last slide. Okay. Apart from product features and unique benefits, there are other services that we do provide to our subscribers. One is if you come to us, first thing we do is we provide a retirement advisor to you who can address all your retirement queries. You can call that person, and that person can help you in any of your query related to NPS exit. We also help you with the exit process. That is, we help in explaining how online exit is done, where do OTP is coming, what is not happening, if you are able to do that successfully or not. We do stay with you and ensure that you complete that successfully. We also hold regular webinars on request in case you have questions like you want to defer, where is annuity, postpone, phase withdrawal, and lots of terms that were explained by CRAs in the previous slides. We do re-explain them so that you are equipped to make the right decision. Okay. Moving on. This is, as I promised, these are the contact list of Spock for Kerala. These are the 2 people. If you have any query related to your past funds or if your complaints have not been made, you can please contact these numbers. I'll also put my ID on the chat box in case you have one of you have from NTPC has some complaint regarding their funds. Please write to me. I'll be the Spock for these 2 addresses along with me will be the Spock for you. Apart from that, you can walk in any branch. You can write to our email ID npsannuity@icccprulife.com, or you can visit our website to get any kind of help and support that you would want in choosing your annuity option. That is it from my side. Have a very happy retired life, and I wish you safe time to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ICICI Prudential. Now I request HDFC officials, HDFC ASP to make a presentation. Anybody from HDFC ASP?
Yeah, hi, I'm there. Ranbir here.
Yeah,
Onkar?
please.
Yeah.
Hello, Ramesh.
Yeah, please share your presentation, Onkar.
Onkar, please
Hello.
continue.
Yeah, I can hear you. Please share your presentation.
Excuse me, can you answer our general questions before going
Hello, am I
into
audible?
other
Hello.
ASPs?
Yes, you are audible, Onkar.
Yeah, you are audible. Sir, I just request all the participants to mute your mic and all the whatever the queries you have, you can.
It is better. No?
Sir, Onkar, can you hold for a minute? Actually, we will address the queries, like whatever queries you have currently. We will hold for like 10 to 15 minutes and we will answer the queries. Then we will continue with the session, sir, please.
Okay.
So HDFC, please disconnect. I mean, not share your presentation. We'll just address the queries for a few minutes. Then we'll continue with the presentation. So stop sharing it. Then we will do that. I request all the subscribers to, ask their queries. Whatever queries you have, you can ask now. Please unmute yourself and you can ask the queries one by one. The suitable intermediaries or PFRDA will address the queries.
Somebody who is continuing after 60, whether he can start annuity at a later date before reaching 75.
Sir, after 60, you can exit any time, sir. But that 5 lakhs, up to 5 lakhs, you can take lump sum. I think we have clarified, and even in the initial remarks, we also made a mention, sir. Next question, please.
So how that 5 lakh is calculated? Is it the value of the holding or the total contribution?
Value of holding, sir.
Your contribution plus the return generated, sir. Put together, it is called as asset under management.
Clear.
The question is already in the chat box. Can you please go through the chat box?
Yeah, we are addressing one by one, sir. If we didn't address your query, please once again repeat it. Once again copy paste the query. We'll get to know, sir. We'll get to know and we'll address it, sir.
Same question you want to repeat.
Do partial withdrawal after 60 years?
Your volume is very low, sir. Your voice is very low. Please.
Possible.
Yeah. Tell me, sir.
After 60 years.
Sir, after 60 partial withdrawal, currently that provision is not available. Technology enablement. We have already advised my partner, technology partner CRAs, to do the needful. I think, sir, they will be doing it very short in a very short period, sir. Maybe Mr. Mandar can add some more value or maybe some additional information, please.
I have one doubt. I have joined.
1 minute, madam. I think one of the query is yet to be answered by the other intermediary. Please.
Mandar, sir, please answer the query.
Yeah, can you just repeat because I having
His
some
question is partial withdrawal after 60, sir.
Hello.
It's not allowed after 60 currently.
No, that we know, but the question is we have already told to enable it. And when are you going to enable, sir?
Yeah.
What is the timeline?
Yeah, that is.
Or can you accept the request by email and do it at the back end? Is it possible?
Backend also would not be possible because we have to enable that in backend as well.
We will give approval. That's not an issue. But now here the subscriber query is to be answered or it is to be addressed.
Yeah, we can check it from backend. Okay, whether it can be. You can accept the request, and we'll check from the backend whether backend also will have to enable it first and then process it. So we can accept the request.
I request the participant who raised the issue, please in the chat box, please write your email ID and PRAN number regarding your request for partial withdrawal. Then we will try to help you, sir, in coordination with the NSDL or maybe the KCRA, whichever CRA it is, sir. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me. Is there any plan to introduce a systematic withdrawal plan instead of the mandatory annuity?
So that we have already answered, sir. We are looking into it, but as of now, there is no confirmed news, but we are on the job, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, one question is that what is the monthly pension to the one who pay 5 years NPS amount? Sir, please give me answer. Hello, can I hear?
Yeah, we can able to hear, sir.
One who paid 5 years NPS contribution and more than 2,50,000 contribution is paid. After 16 years, what is the monthly pension he shall get at that time?
Sir, as far as NPS, under NPS, the pension amount depends upon the corpus available in your account and also the annuity scheme, whatever you choose for. And just now ICICI Prudential, they made a presentation and also they displayed the rate, whatever they offer. So according to the corpus and the annuity scheme which you select, your pension you will be getting, sir. But in NPS, there is no guarantee as far as pension is concerned because it depends upon the 2-3 various factors.
What are the factors?
Your corpus and the annuity scheme, whether you opt for single annuity or joint annuity with return of purchase price, without return of purchase price.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. I started my NBS as an NRI. So now I am back in India. What is the procedure to convert it to resident?
The account you opened through some bank or through online, sir?
Through online, SBI. The remittance was from SBI. And it was done online.
Then you approach the same bank, sir, State Bank of India, then give a request, then I have become a resident and they will convert, sir.
No, it's the NPS account is opened online. So it is to be done by NSDL, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
NSDL is a central record keeping agency, but you are connected to NSDL through the State Bank of India, right, sir?
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to approach State Bank of India. NSDL will not directly change the status from NRI to resident, RI. The request has to be received at NSDL. Currently, their name is Protean, sir, as mentioned by
exactly.
the official. So the request has to come from State Bank of India, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank
Can
you.
I change my POP to eNPS?
Sir, from POP to eNPS, that channel, that is not possible. You have to, but if you are not satisfied with a particular POP, you can change the POP. But coming to digital platform, digital POP, which is eNPS, is not permitted. But your suggestion we have noted, sir. Your suggestion we have noted. Yeah.
Is it possible to have more than one ASP?
Sir, we have around 12 to 13 ASPs. So you can choose starting from LIC, State Bank, HDFC. We have multiple players. And all the entities are regulated by IRDA.
My question is for an individual subscriber, can he have more than one ASP to choose?
As of now, only one ASP, but sir, if I understand your question correctly, you want to take annuity from more than one ASP at a single point of time. Your suggestion is noted, but as of now, there is no provision of availing annuity from more than one ASP, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Can I come in? Sir, good afternoon, sir. So as of now, the government department, the retirement age is 60. If somebody want to take VRS at the age of, before attaining the age of 60, what is the maximum percentage in terms of available as of now?
Sir, it depends upon the VRS policy. If at all you have joined the NPS through the employer.
Through the employer, government department.
Which department, sir?
I am from Kaya Board, Central Government Department, Ministry of MSM.
Then the VRS, if they are announcing some special policy for VRS.
No, it is not announcing VRS. Employee is taking premature retirement 1 or 2 days.
In that case, it depends upon the corpus and 80% and 20%, sir. 80% you have to convert for annuity, then 20%.
Suppose the employees are taking retirement on some medical ground due to health condition, and 60% you will get only after attaining the age of 60.
Yes.
Suppose if you go on 59, he will get only 20%.
Yes, sir. That is 20%. You have to wait for another 1 year to avail that 60%. So that's what the rule is about. But if your employee is announcing some special package of VRS, then that 60%, 40% can be considered, sir. It will be treated as a normal retirement.
Okay.
And from the chat box, we are also getting a lot of queries that that if I want to continue under NPS, but there is one special enablement which we have done is, if at all you are planning to exit from NPS at the 60 years, you can exit with available corpus at the rate of 60% and 40%. You can now open another account, sir. It's not, the only condition is at one point of time you cannot have more than one account. But if you are closing one account, then always you can open a new account, and that provision is already available, sir, for the information of the participants.
Suppose if 80% you are holding for annuity, that means more enhanced pension will get. That employee will get more pension.
Sir, it's not 80% decides. Your corpus decides your pension, sir.
Yeah, that's okay.
Your corpus only decides the pension.
Okay.
So it's not that 80% or 60%. 80% of what? That corpus decides.
Okay, whatever the corpus level, you will get the pension.
Yeah. That pension will vary, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Understood.
Good afternoon. Yeah. Is it necessary to change the status from NRI to ordinary citizens once you come back? Hello?
Yeah, we can able to hear, sir. Yeah.
Is it necessary to change the status from NRI to ordinary?
Yeah, because the tax laws and tax rules are different from resident Indian and non-resident Indian. And if you are becoming a resident, please convert your account, sir.
Okay. Can I come in, please?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I would suggest that somebody moderate for people to even ask questions because there are other people waiting. So let me be very quick actually. I have an NPS account and it is actually operational only through NPS and HDFC. So for annuity option, which website I have to actually go in? I don't have KFinTech.
Sir, can you please repeat your question?
I have an NPS account which I am operating through HDFC Securities and also directly through NPS website. So
Okay.
for the annuity option, which particular website I should use?
Sir, annuity will rise only when time you are planning to exit from NPS. Till date, as long as you are under contribution phase, you can continue to access the particular POP's website. And once you decide to come out, that time only you have to decide which ASP or insurance company is providing the best rate to decide upon.
Actually,
as of now, there is no need for you, sir.
Insurance provider is already there in the system. And my question is which website I should use to have the annuity options in
The
place.
respective CRA in their link, they have given the link for insurance companies showcasing their rates. That I think in NSDL and also KCRA presentation, they have displayed in one of the slide that how to decide the ASP, which link you have to go, sir.
ASP is already decided, sir. It is already there. I have the ASP percentage, everything is decided. I want to exit now. So which website I should use?
Yeah.
Which insurance company you want to go for, sir?
It's already there in LIC, for example.
Okay.
Mohanji, Mr. Mohan, can I answer that? Mohan?
I need to walk around.
Yeah, Mr. Mohan?
Yeah, please answer, Mandar.
Yeah. See, if your account is opened with NSDL CRA, that is Protean CRA now, then if you decide to exit, you access CRA-nsdl.com website,
okay,
where you log in and there is an option of exit, initiate exit request, and then you go on, filling up the details, and at one point of time you will see the details of ASPs, selection of ASP and annuity scheme. Okay. At that time, you will see the drop-down menu as per your corpus and age. The options will be displayed. You select the ASP of your own choice and then submit the request. And then it will system will take automatically your request and get processed.
I hope the site doesn't have a problem because when I tried that, I hope the site is okay now.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
There are many, I mean, on a daily basis, there are quite a few requests are getting processed through our website.
Right. So there are some others waiting. Let's ask the questions, please.
Yeah, sir. We'll be taking the questions for another 5 minutes. Then we will continue with the presentation. Then subsequently, the question and answer session will be addressed, sir. And I request the CRAs to, whatever the important links are there, website links or whatever the direct links are there, you can put it in the chat box itself directly so that like subscribers also can check it and everything. So please, for their awareness. If it is related to annuity calculator or your direct website link also, please share it in the chat box itself.
Very
Both
good.
CRAs.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, whether you say the subscription can go up to maximum now it is extended up to 75 years. Whether we can limit up to 65 or 70 like that? Can we do that?
Yes, sir. Once at the age of, after the age of retirement, you will be I will be giving an extension also till the age of 75 years. But once you cross the 60 years, anytime you can withdraw, sir.
Anytime.
There is no restriction.
Because the option is available to extend up to 75 only, I think. Can we?
Yes, sir. Currently up to 75 you can extend, and after the age of 60 years, anytime you can withdraw, sir. Anytime you can start your annuity. Anytime you can purchase the annuity and you can start to receive the annuity, sir.
Now, second question. So if this tier 1 is there, suppose I want to exit from the tier 1 and get the annuity and through some ASP, whether I can continue with the tier 2 investment?
Sir, in your case, I understand your question. Sir, you want to use your tier 1 for annuity, at the same time you want to continue your tier 2, right sir, without tier 1?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, I request you, please, if at all you are in need of some pension through NPS, close the account completely and take annuity. Then you can open another account that is permitted, and you try to contribute a minimum amount of 1,000 rupees in a year to your tier 1. And in tier 2, you can maintain it and you can put your disposable income and you can keep it as an investment account, sir. That is what I can suggest you.
Okay, great. Thank you. Got it.
Any other queries, sir?
Sir,
Just once
I have
one
referred
doubt.
in May
For a
2021.
person whose corpus is
One by
below
one,
5 lakhs, he can withdraw all the amount on reaching superannuation. So is there any minimum pension available to him?
Sir, as already we mentioned, the up to 5 lakhs is an option to the subscriber to take it as cash. But there is no bar on them to go for 100% of the money, whatever they have, to give it to any insurance companies, ASPs, to take pension. Because in annuity, the annuity or the pension provided by the insurance companies are guaranteed for life.
Okay.
So there is no guaranteed scheme like annuity available in the market now. So the annuity rates are guaranteed and the amount is also specified. It is not going. It will be constant till the life of the subscriber, sir.
Okay.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yeah, please, sir.
For extension, I haven't sent any email. It's the first year after retirement.
Yes, sir.
Should I send under the assumption that it will be auto renewed?
നമ്മുടെ സീനിയോറിറ്റിയിൽ കിടക്കുകയായിരിക്കും എന്താ ഇതിനെ പറ്റി
I request all other participants to mute their mic, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead with that extension query, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I retired on 31st May 2021. Hello.
Sir, please, I request that 31st May, that query, please. I will address it. The next one, sir. So currently we are going to that extension thing. Please continue, sir.
Yeah, you will send a reply, sir?
Sir, you can drop a mail to that nps.extn@npstrust.org.in. You can send a formal request saying that I wish to continue after the age of 60
What
also.
is the email ID, sir? NPS dot?
We are already shared with our presentation, sir. Here also we will put it in the chat box, no issue, sir. Okay. Meanwhile, we will put it after addressing all the queries also, sir.
Otherwise also you are deemed extended, sir. Don't worry about it. You will be considered continuation under the account, and email is only a formality, sir. Don't worry.
Okay. Sir, you said that the claim ID will be received before 6 months of the retirement, but I don't think I have received anything on that claim ID. Without
Which CRE you are pertaining to, sir? Either NSDL CRA or K Fintech, sir?
NSDL.
I request Manda sir or Janvi ma'am to address this, sir.
Sir, are you government employee or a private sector?
I'm from Indian Overseas Bank.
Yeah, sir. Then you just send in chat box. You put your PRAN because we have to see the date of retirement registered for your PRAN, sir. Because sometimes it happens that some of the subscribers it may get registered incorrectly by the corporate or by the office. So we need to check, sir. You just put your PRAN in the chat box. I will note it down, sir.
Okay.
I'll call from my side to resolve your queries.
Hello.
Okay.
Thanks for participants. Now we'll continue with the presentation. Once the ASP presentation is over, we will take up the questions during the question and answer session, sir. Omkar from HDFC, please share the presentation, sir, please.
Yeah, thank you, Ramesh. Ramesh, my voice is audible, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
it's
are
audible.
audible.
Thank you. Yeah.
I request all the other participants to mute their mic, please. So only HDFC ASP can make the presentation.
Yeah. Sincere apologies everyone for the goof-up which happened a couple of minutes back. To start off with, as I was talking about our asset under management, so over the past 21 years, our asset under management has grown more than 1,80,000 crores.
And the majority of the debt investment, because we being an insurance company, we do make a lot of investments, and majority of the debt investments, almost 95 to 96% of these investments goes into the AAA rated bonds. So AAA rated bonds are considered to be the safest bonds in our country, alongside G6, alongside government bonds. Plus, I'm very glad to inform all of you that HDFC Life was awarded the Best Governance Company of the Year by our Honorable Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah. So, if you have chosen HDFC Life for your investment needs over the past 21 years, rest assured your money is safe and sound with us. Moving forward, I would also like to highlight two more financial points which are very crucial. One is the claim settlement ratio. So the claim settlement ratio talks about how much claims the company has settled in any given year. So if you look at our claim settlement ratio, it's about 99.4%, meaning we have settled almost all claims that came to us. We settle almost everything. Plus, I'll also like to highlight a solvency ratio. Solvency ratio by IRDAI. So IRDAI is a topmost regulator for all insurance companies, be it private or be it a government insurer. So they have a mandate saying every insurance company has to ensure that they have 150% solvency ratio. Against that, we have maintained a solvency ratio of about 200%. So we are already taking an additional buffer. So solvency ratio will indicate whether a company is financially viable, capitally backed, to ensure that they are passing through any rough times, any stressful period in future. So this are talking about HDFC on an overall company level. If I only talk about annuities from NPS, so I like to highlight a very crucial point over here is that we are the most preferred annuity service provider under the NPS architecture. Since inception, over close to 21,800 odd subscribers have chosen us for their annuities, and we are the only annuity service provider who have crossed 1,000 crore of business under the NPS architecture. If we talk about only this financial year, till YTD November, as until November 21, we have done close to about 500 crores of annuity business, and we have the largest market share in this business, which is close to about 40%. Also, I also like to highlight one more point. Of the people who have chosen us for their pension, we have started pension for almost 95 to 96% of the subscribers. Moving forward, to talk about annuities, so annuities is basically a pension that you get per month against the single premium that you have paid at the start of the policy once you buy the policy. So the way we categorize annuities that as per concept and as per variant. So concept meaning ROP, which is return of premium or return of purchase price. The simplest meaning is that, let's say if you have bought an annuity plan by paying an initial single premium upfront, at the end of the contract, you get that initial premium back, which is an ROP plan. A non-ROP plan is a plan wherein you don't get that initial premium back at the end of the contract. This is the concept-based annuities. The next part is the variant. So under variant, we are talking about single life annuities. Under single life annuities, we cover only one life, meaning over the tenure of the contract, only one life is covered. So let's say if you have bought an annuity plan initially by paying a single premium, every month you will get a particular amount, pension amount, credited into your bank account, and after the end of that life, one single life, the contract will stop. Under joint life, we cover two lives, husband and wife both. So since till the husband is alive, so there are two annuitants, primary annuitant and a secondary annuitant. So let's say the husband is a primary annuitant. Till he is alive, he will get the same pension. His dead, the wife will keep on getting the same amount. So these are joint life annuities. Moving on, so HDFC Life offers about you six to seven plan options under NPS. So I'll talk about the most sort of the plan option, as well as the most option which are being sold in this particular market. So what we have experienced is that joint life annuity with 100% annuity to secondary annuitant is the most bought plan option under NPS. So if you look at picture number 3, we have this slide will talk about the pictorial representation of every plan option that we have. So under joint life annuity with 100% ROP, There are two annuitants, as I said earlier, a primary annuitant and secondary annuitant. Let's say by paying rupees 100, you have bought an annuity plan. Till the husband is alive, the husband will get, let's say the annuity which has been decided is 7 rupees. So let's say the husband will keep on getting 7 rupees till he is alive. And after his death, the wife will get rupees till she is alive, and after both their deaths, after the wife's death, that is a secondary annuitant's death, the entire 100 rupees that you have bought initially, that you have paid initially, will be returned back to the nominee. This is the most preferred plan option under NPS. The second most preferred plan option is the single life ROP. So single life ROP, which is picture number one life. So let's say again we will continue the same example. If you have bought an annuity plan option by paying rupees 100 and if 7 is the annuity which has been guaranteed, then you will get at 7 rupees. He or she will get the same 7 rupees throughout their life, and after their death, the entire 100 rupees will be returned back to the nominee. So picture number 1 and picture number 3 are the most bought plan options under NPS, which are the ROP plan options under single and joint life. On the bottom half of the screen, picture number 2 and picture number 4 are the opposite, you can say the exact opposite replica, wherein you don't get the ROP back. As in joint life ROP, after the secondary annuitant date, you don't get the ROP, that is the initial premium back, it is 100 rupees back. Apart from these apart from these 4 plan options, we also have 2 more plan options, which are single life ROP. These are also ROP plan options wherein we covered only one life. So picture number 5 talks about ROP on diagnosis of critical illness. So we have some listed critical illnesses. If let's say the annuitant is diagnosed with one of those critical illnesses, we return the entire 100 rupees back. We are continuing with the same example again. So we will return back you the entire 100 rupees that you have initially paid to buy the annuity plan, so that it will help you and provide you some comfort in the hospital expenditure that you might incur. The next plan option is the ROP in parts. Over here, what we do is that we return the ROP, but we return the ROP to you in 2 parts. So the first part is returned back to you at the end of the seventh year. So let's say if you have bought an annuity plan, at the end of 7th year, we will pay you back 30%. That is 30 rupees of the entire initial ROP, initial premium will be returned back to you. And let's say if there is a death after the 7th year, the remaining balance 70 rupees, 70% will be returned back to you. This is called as life annuity with ROP in parts. Now moving on, talking about the plan. So these are the annual rates that we offer for a 65-year-old, 60-year-old male and a 55-year-old female with 10 lakh corpus. So the first 2 plan options, 004, are the single life and joint life ROP options, which are the most bought plan options. So let's say a 60-year-old male and a 55-year-old female with 10 lakh corpus, they will get a annual rate of 6.41% under joint life basis, and on a single life basis, the rate is 6.45%. These are annual payouts. If you can take a picture of this screenshot if you want, and so on and so forth, the remaining plan options, their annual rates are being mentioned. Moving forward, these are the monthly rates. So under joint life ROP, we offer a rate of 6.15%. Same example, 10 lakh rupees. If 60-year-old male and a 55-year-old female, they have 10 lakh rupees, they will get about 6.15% annuities on a monthly basis, and 6.19% annuities for a single life ROP. You can take picture of this as well. These are monthly payouts. Now, I like to highlight one point over here is that annuities is a guaranteed product to you. Once you have bought an annuity plan, towards the end of the contract, that means till you leave, throughout your life, that rate is guaranteed. Let's say if you have bought an annuity plan today, this 6.15% is guaranteed throughout life. It doesn't change. It is fixed. So moving on, talking about the services aspects. So as it was mentioned by a couple of my colleagues earlier, that life certificate is a crucial aspect of servicing, because for any annuitant or any retiree to ensure that they are getting their annuity payouts on a timely basis, they need to submit a life certificate. Now I like to highlight one more important aspect of it, is that we were the HDFC Life was the first one in this industry. We are the pioneers in this, wherein we made this life certificate digital. So the way the life certificate process works at HDFC Life is that you just have to contact our
Mr. Umkar, sorry to interrupt. Just focus on the annuity slide only, please. Annuity rates and annuity products alone. That's enough.
Yeah, so I'll just rush through.
Yeah,
So over here, what we do is that to submit a life certificate, you have to, our sales support guy will share you a link on a mobile. You click on that link. Your mobile's camera will be enabled. You blink twice, and in 90 seconds, less than 90 seconds, the life certificate is submitted. You don't need to visit any branches.
Over.
Moving forward, I'll talk about the rest of the servicing aspects. We also have a service line, helpline dedicated senior citizen 24/7. From Monday to Saturday, you can call on this number. We also have bot services. If you want your queries to be resolved over WhatsApp, you can contact our bot. Plus, I'd like to highlight one more aspect over here, is that the Retiree Corner. So Retiree Corner is a web-based web portal only for retirees. Over here, we offer a host of value-added services like we offer doctor consultations, we offer CA consultations for ITR filing, we offer medicines and tests at a very discounted prices. So if you are a registered member over here, you get access to all these services. Apart from that, we also assign a dedicated relationship manager to you to manage your entire retiree journey. So if you have any queries, you can get in touch with them. So to summarize all those slides that I've talked about, we have been given the award of the best corporate governance company in this industry. We are the most preferred annuity service provider. We have the best rates amongst all these ASPs which are being present today. We offer a host of value-added services. Plus, we have a dedicated team to you to ensure that your retiree journey is efficiently managed. So in all, HDFC Life has been offering you an entire retirement package, and going forward as well, we ensure that we'll keep on innovating on our services. So this is the last slide. So we have about 35 locations wherein we are present in spread across Kerala, and on the bottom of the screen, these are the contact details of our spoke who manage this particular territory. Mr. Gauri Shankar Roy and Mr. Anish Rasaram are also available on this call. They have already put down their contact numbers in the chat box. You can, any day you can contact them. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Umkar from HDFC. And now I request Kotak Mahindra to make a presentation on their annuity products and the current rates, please. Anybody from Kotak?
Yeah, good afternoon, Manoj here. Let me check with my screen sharing.
And just please, on request, just wrap up your presentation and make it within 5 to 6 minutes, please.
Yes, sure. Kanan sir, can you just run the slide? I'm unable to open the screen.
Your screen is not visible, sir.
Yes, yes, sir. Just a second, we are sharing the screen.
Manoj, would you like me to share?
Yeah, please. So meanwhile, in the screen sharing, just give an introduction. My name is Manoj Kumar, and I am the Leadership Manager for Kotak Life. As I see, the 100% population for this presentation are from Kerala. So I would love to switch to mother tongue Malayalam. ആദ്യമേ തന്നെ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ ഒരു അവസരം തന്ന PFRDയുടെ എല്ലാ ഭാരവാഹികളോടും ഞങ്ങൾ നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുകയാണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഈ ഒരു വെബിനാറിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ NPS സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സിനും കോട്ടക് ലൈഫിന്റെ വക ഞങ്ങൾ നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുന്നു. എല്ലാവർക്കും ഞങ്ങളുടെ പ്രസന്റേഷനിലേക്ക് സുസ്വാഗതം. ജനറലി നമ്മുടെ ലൈഫിൽ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ 2 തരം റിസ്കുകളാണ് പ്രധാനമായിട്ടും ഉള്ളത്. There are only 2 types of risk that we are facing in life. ഒന്ന്, the risk of living too short. രണ്ടാമത്തെ റിസ്ക് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് റിസ്ക് ഓഫ് ലിവിങ് ടു ലോങ് ആണ്. റിസ്ക് ഓഫ് ലിവിങ് ടു ഷോർട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം. പെട്ടെന്ന് എനിക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും സംഭവിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എൻ്റെ കുടുംബത്തിന് എന്ത് സംഭവിക്കും? പെട്ടെന്ന് എനിക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും സംഭവിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയ ബാധ്യതകൾക്ക് ആര് റെസ്പോൺസിബിൾ ആവും? അതിനുള്ള ഏക ഉത്തരം എന്താണ്? നല്ലൊരു ലൈഫ് ഇൻഷുറൻസ് എടുക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. രണ്ടാമത്തേതാണ് ഏറ്റവും വലിയ റിസ്ക്, ദ റിസ്ക് ഓഫ് ലിവിങ് ടു ലോങ്. റിസ്ക് ഓഫ് ലിവിങ് ടു ലോങ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മളുടെ റിട്ടയർമെന്റ് കാലം കഴിഞ്ഞ ശേഷം നമ്മുടെ ഏണിംഗ് കപ്പാസിറ്റി കഴിഞ്ഞ ശേഷം നമ്മൾ വീണ്ടും ജീവിക്കുകയാണ്. എന്നാൽ നമ്മുടെ എക്സ്പെൻസും കാര്യങ്ങളും ഒന്നും കുറയുന്നില്ല, അത് കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പൊ ആ ഒരു റിസ്ക് ഓഫ് ലിവിങ് ടു ലോങ്ങിന് ഉള്ള ഏക ഒരു പ്രതിവിധി എന്താണ്? നല്ലൊരു റിട്ടയർമെന്റ് പ്ലാൻ ആണ്. ദ ഓൺലി പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് ഇൻ ദ എൻറ്റയർ യൂണിവേഴ്സ് ടു മിറ്റിഗേറ്റ് ദ റിസ്ക് ഓഫ് ലിവിങ് ടു ലോങ് ഇസ് നത്തിങ് ബട്ട് എ ഗുഡ് റിട്ടയർമെന്റ് പ്ലാൻ. ഞങ്ങളിവിടെ കോട്ടക് ലൈഫിന്റെ കോട്ടക് ലൈഫ് ടൈം ഇൻകം എന്നൊരു റിട്ടയർമെന്റ് പ്ലാനിംഗ് സൊല്യൂഷനെ കുറിച്ച് ഒരു ബ്രീഫ് ഐഡിയ ആണ് തരുന്നത്. നമുക്കറിയാം, നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ഫേസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഇഷ്യൂ എന്താണ്? കൊറോണയാണ്. കൊറോണയ്ക്കുള്ള ഏക പ്രതിവിധി വാക്സിനേഷൻ ആണ്. അതുപോലെ നമ്മുടെ റിട്ടയർമെന്റ് ലൈഫിനുള്ള ഏക പ്രതിവിധി, സമാധാന റിട്ടയർമെന്റ് ഏക പ്രതിവിധി എന്താണ്? ഒരു നല്ലൊരു റിട്ടയർമെന്റ് പ്ലാൻ ആണ്. സോ എ ഗുഡ് റിട്ടയർമെന്റ് പ്ലാൻ ഇസ് നത്തിങ് ബട്ട് എ വാക്സിനേഷൻ ടുവേർഡ്സ് എ അഷ്യൂർഡ് ഗുഡ് ഗോൾഡൻ ഇയേഴ്സ് ഓഫ് റിട്ടയർമെന്റ്. Deepak sir, were you able to share the screen?
Mr. Kotak sir, if not, we'll take it up with the other ASBs, and maybe in the last you can just make a presentation, sir.
No, just hold a minute.
If you are facing any issues, like you can disconnect and you can rejoin also, sir. No issues.
Manoj, I suggest we can reconnect because we have
Yeah,
some
please,
problem.
you can do that, sir. You can disconnect and you can reconnect it. Meanwhile, we will take it up with other ASBs, sir, please.
Sure.
Yes, sir. Give me a minute. I'll just
Sir, now I request SBI to make a presentation, please. SBI ASP.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me just connect to the share the PPT, sir.
Yeah, please share your PPT, ma'am.
Is it visible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Make it a full screen, ma'am. Full screen, and just focus on your only annuity rates and annuity products, what you are offering, ma'am. Okay. Just
fine,
within
fine.
5 to 6 minutes, you just wrap it up, please.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure. Thank you so much. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much to PFRDA for giving us an opportunity. And then, so before I go ahead with the presentation, എന്താണ് പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്തിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ സംസാരിക്കുന്നത് എന്നുള്ള ഒരു ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് ആയിട്ട് പോകുന്നതിന് മുന്നേ ഐ ജസ്റ്റ് ക്വിക്ലി ടേക്ക് യു ത്രൂ ദി പെർഫോമൻസ് സ്നാപ്ഷോട്ട്. SBI ലൈഫ് എന്നുള്ള കമ്പനിയെ കുറിച്ചിട്ട് നമുക്ക് കൂടുതൽ ഒരു I think Manoj Kumar is sharing the PPT.
So Manoj Kumar sir from Kotak, please, sir, don't share your presentation now. Currently, SBI is making the presentation. After that, you can make it, sir, please. Mr. Manoj Kumar sir, don't share it now. Maybe after the presentation of SBI, you can share your presentation, sir. Currently, SBI is making their presentation.
Ma'am.
Shall I share it, sir?
I changed the presenter, ma'am. Now you can share it.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Thank you. Right. So before I go ahead with the product, just നമുക്കൊന്ന് SBI ലൈഫിന്റെ ഒരു പെർഫോമൻസിന്റെ സ്നാപ്ഷോട്ട് നോക്കാം. നമുക്കാർക്കും SBI ലൈഫ് എന്താണെന്നുള്ള ഈ കമ്പനിയെ കുറിച്ച് കൂടുതൽ എക്സ്പ്ലനേഷന്റെ ആവശ്യമില്ല. The name the brand itself suggests. So like എത്രത്തോളം ബ്രാഞ്ചസ് ഉണ്ട്? അപ്പൊ നമ്മുടെ ഈ പെൻഷൻ എന്നുള്ള പ്രൊഡക്റ്റിൽ നമുക്ക് മെയിൻ ആയിട്ട് വേണ്ടത് സർവീസിംഗ് എന്നുള്ള പാർട്ടാണല്ലോ വരുന്നത്. അപ്പം അക്രോസ് ലെങ്ത് ആൻഡ് ബ്രെഡ്ത്ത് ഓഫ് കേരള നമുക്ക് നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ 947 ബ്രാഞ്ചസ് ആണ്. അക്രോസ് ലെങ്ത് ആൻഡ് ബ്രെഡ്ത്ത് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യ ആണ് ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത്. കേരളത്തിൽ മാത്രം നമുക്ക് 72 ബ്രാഞ്ചസ് ആണുള്ളത്. തിരുവനന്തപുരം മുതൽ കാസർഗോഡ് വരെ 72 ബ്രാഞ്ചസ് ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ സർവീസിംഗ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു ഇഷ്യൂ നമുക്ക് എവിടെയും വരുന്നില്ല. വി ക്യാൻ ഗോ എനിവേർ എനി ഓഫ് ദിസ് ബ്രാഞ്ചസ് ആൻഡ് ദെൻ വി ക്യാൻ ഹാവ് അവർ സർവീസിംഗ്. ആൻഡ് ദെൻ ആസ് ഡിജിറ്റൽ അഡോപ്ഷൻ ആണ്. ഇപ്പൊ എല്ലാം ഡിജിറ്റൽ യുഗത്തിലോട്ടാണല്ലോ നമ്മൾ പോകുന്നത്. ഡിജിറ്റൽ അഡോപ്ഷൻ 99% നമ്മുടെ പ്രോസസ് നടക്കുന്നതും ഡിജിറ്റൽ മോഡാണ്. സോ ഇറ്റ്സ് നോട്ട് ലൈക്ക് നമ്മൾ പേഴ്സണലി കാണണമെന്നോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പേഴ്സണലി വാക്കിംഗിന്റെ ആവശ്യമൊന്നും വരുന്നില്ല. സോ എവറിത്തിങ് ക്യാൻ ബി ഡൺ ത്രൂ ആൻ OTP, ഒരു ആധാർ കാർഡ്, OTP ആ ബേസിക് പ്രോസസ്സിലൂടെ നമുക്ക് തീരാവുന്നതാണ്. And the digital process, നമ്മളുടെ ഈ ഒരു application form filling process will take less than 10 minutes only. And then regarding the performance, SBI Life എന്നുള്ള കമ്പനിയുടെ ഒരു പെർഫോമൻസ് ലാസ്റ്റ് ഒരു 5 yearsന്റെ പെർഫോമൻസ് എടുക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ എക്സ്ക്ലൂസീവ്ലി if you take last year performance 2021 എന്നുള്ള ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ ഇയറിൽ we have done around 8,350 crores of business. Annuity business നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. And then coming to this year, this financial year, half yearly results നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ 4,835 crores of business ആണ്. And then the entire NPS in the market share, like 26% of market share is being holded by SBI Life. And the solvency margin 200 ഇരട്ടി 215 ആണ് നമ്മുടെ solvency margin വരുന്നത്. 2.15 is the solvency margin. And then the certificate of existence, the main part annuity പ്ലാനുകളിൽ മെയിൻ ആയിട്ട് വേണ്ടതെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് ഓഫ് എക്സിസ്റ്റൻസ് ആണ്. നമുക്കത് എങ്ങനെ വേണമെങ്കിലും സബ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ഫിസിക്കലി വേണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഫിസിക്കലി നമുക്ക് സബ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ഇനിയിപ്പോ അല്ല നമുക്ക് ഒരു ആപ്പ് ത്രൂ വേണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വി ക്യാൻ സബ്മിറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് ത്രൂ ആൻ ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ. പ്ലേ സ്റ്റോറിൽ നിന്ന് നമുക്ക് ഡൗൺലോഡ് ചെയ്യാവുന്ന ഒരു ആപ്പുകളുണ്ട്. ഇനിയിപ്പോ അല്ല നമുക്കൊരു മറന്നുപോയി ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്കൊരു SMS ലിങ്കിലാണ് കയറുന്നതെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ഓപ്ഷൻ ഉണ്ട്. ദി കസ്റ്റമർ വിൽ ബി ഗെറ്റിംഗ് എൻ SMS 1 month prior. നമുക്ക് COE സബ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഒരു ലിങ്ക് വരുന്നുണ്ടാകും. ലിങ്കിൽ കയറി ചെയ്യാവുന്നതാണ്. അപ്പൊ സോ ബോത്ത് ദീസ് തിങ്സ് ആർ സെറ്റിൽഡ് ഔട്ട്. ലൈക് COE എന്നുള്ളത് ഇറ്റ്സ് വെരി സിമ്പിൾ. വി ഡിഡ് നോട്ട് വിസിറ്റ് എനി ഓഫ് ദീസ് ബ്രാഞ്ചസ് ഫോർ എക്സ്ക്ലൂസീവ്ലി COE. ഇനിയിപ്പല്ല നമുക്ക് ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു ബ്രാഞ്ചസിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു ആവശ്യത്തിന് പോകണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വി ഡു ഹാവ് ബ്രാഞ്ചസ് അക്രോസ് ലെങ്ത് ആൻഡ് ബ്രെഡ്ത്ത് ഓഫ് കേരള. 72 ബ്രാഞ്ചസ് ഉണ്ട്. സോ കമ്മിങ് ടു ദി പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ്, Annuity Plus എന്നുള്ള ഒരു പ്രൊഡക്റ്റിലോട്ട് നമ്മൾ പോകുകയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ as we said it's an immediate annuity product. The pension starts in next day. അടുത്ത മാസം തൊട്ട് നമുക്ക് പെൻഷൻ തുടങ്ങും. ആൻഡ് ദെൻ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഇത് പെൻഷൻ? ഇപ്പൊ നോർമലി പെൻഷൻ പ്ലാൻ എക്സ്പ്ലനേഷന് പകരം ഏതൊക്കെ ഓപ്ഷൻസ് ആണ് ഉള്ളത്, അതേപോലെ തന്നെ എത്ര പെൻഷൻ കിട്ടും. ഇപ്പൊ നോർമലി ഏതൊരു കേസ് എടുത്താലും നമുക്ക് എത്ര പെൻഷൻ കിട്ടും എന്നുള്ളതാണ് നമ്മുടെ മെയിൻ ഒരു ചോദ്യം വരുന്നുണ്ടാവുക. ഞാൻ ഇത്ര അടച്ച എത്ര പെൻഷൻ കിട്ടും എന്നുള്ളത്. അപ്പൊ നമുക്കുള്ള 5 ആനുവിറ്റി ഓപ്ഷൻസ് ആണ് ഇതിലുള്ളത്. 5 ആനുവിറ്റി ഓപ്ഷൻസ് ആണ് ഉള്ളത്. 2 ടൈപ്പ് ആനുവിറ്റി ആണുള്ളത്. എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് മാത്രം മതി, എന്റെ കാലശേഷം വേറെ ആർക്കും കൊടുക്കണ്ട, എനിക്ക് മാത്രം മതി. സിംഗിൾ ആണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ഓപ്ഷൻ അവൈലബിൾ ആണ്. ജോയിന്റ് ലൈഫ് സ്പൗസിനെ ആഡ് ചെയ്യണം എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് സ്പൗസിനെ ആഡ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ഓപ്ഷനും ഉണ്ട്. ഫാമിലി ഇൻകം ഓപ്ഷൻ, അങ്ങനെ 5 വെറൈറ്റി ആയിട്ട് വരുന്ന ഓപ്ഷൻസുകളാണ് ഉള്ളത്. ആൻഡ് ദെൻ എനിക്ക് മാത്രം മതി, എനിക്ക് വേറെ ആരും ഇല്ല, ഐ എം സിംഗിൾ ആൻഡ് ഐ ഡോണ്ട് വാണ്ട് പെൻഷൻ ടു ബി ഗിവൺ ടു എനിബഡി, ഐ എം സിംഗിൾ ആണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് ആ ഓപ്ഷൻ എടുക്കാം. ആ ഓപ്ഷൻ എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ആന്യൂറ്റി റേറ്റ് വരുന്നത് 7.99% ആണ്. ആൻഡ് ദെൻ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുകയാണ് ഞാൻ മാത്രമല്ല എന്റെ കോർപ്പസ്, ഞാനിപ്പോ ഒരു 15 ലക്ഷത്തിന്റെ ഒരു കോർപ്പസ് ആണ് എടുക്കണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ 15 ലക്ഷത്തിന്റെ കോർപ്പസ് ഞാൻ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാണ്, എനിക്ക് പെൻഷൻ കിട്ടിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്റെ കാലശേഷം എന്റെ സ്പൗസിന് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്റെ നോമിനിക്ക് ഈ കോർപ്പസ് തിരിച്ചു കൊടുക്കണം എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പൊ ആ സമയത്താണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്റെ പെൻഷൻ റേറ്റ് വരുന്നുണ്ടാവുക 6.91 ആണ്. എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഇന്നിപ്പോ 15 ലക്ഷം രൂപ ഇട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാലും എനിക്ക് 8,643 റുപ്പീസ് പെൻഷൻ കിട്ടിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കും. മന്ത്ലി പെൻഷൻ കിട്ടും. കാലശേഷം എന്റെ നോമിനിക്ക് 15 lakhs കോർപ്പസ് എമൗണ്ട് തിരിച്ചു കൊടുക്കും. ഇനിയിപ്പം 7,548 ആണ്. അതിനുശേഷം 6.04 ആണ്. അതിനുശേഷം 15 lakhs തിരിച്ചു കൊടുക്കും. സ്പൗസിനെ ഞാൻ ആഡ് ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് സ്പൗസിനെ ആഡ് ചെയ്യാം. സ്പൗസിനെ ആഡ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എനിക്ക് 8,643 ആണ്. അവിടെയാണ് 6.91 വരുന്നത്. ഇനിയിപ്പോ അല്ല ഞങ്ങളുടെ നോമിനിക്കും കൂടെ ക്യാപിറ്റൽ റീഫണ്ട് ചെയ്യണം, ഈ പർച്ചേസ് പ്രൈസ് ക്യാപിറ്റൽ റീഫണ്ട് ചെയ്യണം എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇറ്റ് കംസ് ടു അറൗണ്ട് 5.98% ആണ്. ഫാമിലി ഇൻകം എന്നുള്ള ഓപ്ഷൻ അവൈലബിൾ ആണ്. ആഫ്റ്റർ ദി ഡെത്ത് ഓഫ് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബർ സ്പൗസിനും മദറിനും ഫാദറിനും ഒക്കെ നമുക്ക് പെൻഷനിലോട്ട് പോകണം. ക്യാപിറ്റലും തിരിച്ചു വേണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ആ ഓപ്ഷനും അവൈലബിൾ ആണ്. ദി പെൻഷൻ റേറ്റ് വുഡ് ബി 5.98. അപ്പൊ നോർമൽ നമ്മളുടെ പെൻഷൻ റേറ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 5.98%. ഇറ്റ് ഡിപെൻഡ്സ് അപ്പോൺ ദി ഏജ് ഓൾസോ ഒബ്വിയസ്ലി. ഇതൊരു 60 വയസ്സിന്റെ എക്സാമ്പിൾ ആണ് നമ്മളിവിടെ എടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. സോ പെൻഷൻ റേറ്റ് നോർമലി ഇറ്റ് റേഞ്ചസ് ഫ്രം 5.98% ടു 10%, 12% വരെ പോകുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇറ്റ്സ് ബേസ്ഡ് അപ്പോൺ ദി ഓപ്ഷൻ. നമ്മളിവിടെ എടുക്കുന്ന ഏത് ഓപ്ഷൻ ആണ്, ഏത് ഏജ് ആണ് വെച്ചാൽ അതിനനുസരിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ ഈ പെൻഷൻ റേറ്റ്സ് മാറുന്നുണ്ട്. And then as said, pension rates are 100% guaranteed. അപ്പോൾ അവിടെ അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ഓപ്ഷൻസ് വരുന്നില്ല. And in Kerala exclusively we do have in Kerala exclusively we do have Mohammed Samir Babu, who is entirely taking care of this area. NPS എന്നുള്ള ഏരിയ നോക്കുന്ന കേരളയിൽ മുഹമ്മദ് സമീർ ബാബു ഉണ്ട്. നമ്മൾ ചാറ്റ് ബോക്സിൽ പുള്ളിയുടെ നമ്പർ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതേപോലെ തന്നെ 2-3 നമ്പേഴ്സ് നമ്മൾ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. വി ക്യാൻ ഗെറ്റ് ഇൻ ടച്ച് വിത്ത് സമീർ ബാബു. സമീർ ബാബുവിനെ വിളിച്ച് ഇതിന്റെ കൂടുതൽ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് എങ്ങനെയാണ്, ഇതിന്റെ ഓരോ റേറ്റ്സ് നമ്മളുടെ ഏജിനനുസരിച്ച് എങ്ങനെയാണ് റേറ്റ് വരുന്നത്, ഏത് ഓപ്ഷൻ ആണ് നല്ലത് എന്നുള്ളത് നമുക്ക് സമീർ ബാബുവിനെ വിളിച്ചാൽ നമുക്ക് അതിന്റെ കൂടുതൽ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് നമുക്ക് കിട്ടും. സോ ലാസ്റ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഫൈനലി എവറിത്തിങ് ഇസ് സെറ്റിൽഡ് ഓവർ ഹിയർ. ലൈക്ക് നമ്മുടെ സർവീസിംഗ് പാർട്ടിന് നമുക്ക് യാതൊരു പ്രശ്നം വരുന്നില്ല. വി ഡു പ്രൊവൈഡ് എ വെരി ഗുഡ് ഡീസെന്റ് റിട്ടേൺസ് ഉണ്ട്. ഇപ്പുറത്തെ സൈഡിലെ സർവീസിംഗ് പാർട്ടി ഇസ് ഓൾസോ ടേക്കിംഗ് കെയർ ഓഫ്, ബിക്കോസ് we do have branches across length and breadth. 72 branches ഉണ്ട്. സോ നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ ഈ പില്ലേഴ്സ് ടു പില്ലേഴ്സ് നമുക്ക് പോകേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. എന്നുവെച്ചാൽ എല്ലാ പില്ലേഴ്സിലും നമുക്ക് ബ്രാഞ്ചസ് ഉള്ളത് കൊണ്ട്. സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് എ ഷോർട്ട് ആൻഡ് ക്രിസ്പി presentation from our side SBI Life. So thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, SBI Life. Now I request Kotak to make a presentation, sir, please. Kotak Life Insurance. Anybody joined, sir?
Yeah, I'm joined. Yeah.
Yes, sir, we are here.
Yeah, please share your presentation, sir.
Manoj, you try from your laptop.
Yeah, sure.
सब कल ही पास हुए हैं and unfortunately your name is देखो नाम स्पेसिफिक नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ अगर मैं सबका नाम स्पेसिफिक जाऊंगा तो ये कॉल बहुत लंबा चलेगा मैं जितना पूछ रहा हूँ इसमें से कितनों को कर लिया
So, can you able to connect, sir?
Sorry, I'm not able to share my.
Okay, please reconnect maybe, otherwise you just check it from, other systems, sir. Okay. Now I request LIC official to make a presentation, please. Any LIC officials are there, sir? Anybody from Life Insurance Corporation?
Available. LIC.
Yeah, please
Yeah,
share your
available.
presentation, sir.
Yeah. Just a minute. Okay.
Yeah, please. Meanwhile, I request PCRA and KCRA to address the queries, whatever, if at all any queries are not addressed and listed in the chat box related to claim ID or exit process, please share your, suitably respond it along with some relevant links also, direct links. And if it is anything related to annuity or annuity product related, annuity offering, rates and all, any ASP can please just, suitably respond it, sir, please. While responding, copy paste their queries also, and Nichit, you can respond it to the answer. Whatever the queries they have addressed.
Whatever the chat box questions were raised, are you replying everything or how?
Yes, sir, we have already replied. If any subscriber feel that like their queries are not addressed, you can once again copy paste, sir, your query so that it will be highlighted. Again, it will be answered. You can check the entire chat box. We might have addressed somebody like we or PFRDA or CRA or ASP might have addressed it. If anybody feels that it is not addressed, again you can copy paste once again, sir. LIC, sir, can you able to connect it?
For next year. Questions. Or you share it? Share it.
Kotak, sir. Sir, I'll make the I'll share the I shared the presentation. You please make it, sir. I'll just move the slides from here. Hello. Sir, Kotak Life Insurance. Are you still connected, sir?
Whom, sir? Hello.
Sir, are you still connected, sir? Kotak Life Insurance.
So we have not shared any presentation as of.
Sir, this Kotak Mahindra Life Insurance, this is your presentation only, sir. Currently, which I am sharing. It's visible, right?
So you are sharing. Fine.
Yeah, I'm sharing.
This is okay, sir. This is okay.
Right? Since you are facing issues, I'm sharing now. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir. It's visible. It's visible.
Yeah, you just make the presentation, sir. I'll control from here.
Sure. Thank you.
Make it fast, sir. Yeah, go ahead, sir, please. Sir? Kotak Kannan, sir.
We have Manoj already there in the call. He is doing the presentation, sir.
Yeah, you can actually at least go ahead, sir, please. At least you can share, I mean, whatever the slides are there, like the relevant slides, you can explain it.
Okay.
Meanwhile, let him join, sir. Okay.
Okay, fine. Am I audible, sir, now?
Yeah, you are audible. Just make it fast, sir.
Okay. Good evening and welcome to this program, sir. Thanks to PFRDA for allowing us. Sorry for the inconvenience we had in getting it connected. So I'm just sharing this presentation. So it's a 36 years old company, sir, Kotak, and the major development is in the year 2018, Kotak Life bought the entire share of Old Mutual, and it's now 100% Indian company. And the bank evolved in the year 2003, and Kotak Mahindra Bank is the 100% subsidiary of Kotak Life. So we can go to the next slide, sir. And any financial institution or insurance, it will be very important to settle the claim. So our settlement ratio is at 99.43, and we are trying to improving it. The other information which I thought I should share is that we have been recently awarded with the CCR AAA CRISIL rating, which means we are stable, financially stable enough to meet all our claims from our customer. And our net worth is close to 4,000 crores now, and asset under management 750 crore. So we can go to the next slide, sir. So we also have the product Kotak Lifetime Income Plan, in which we have 6 options. Option number 1 talks about the lifetime, where the customer gets the annuity for his life. Option number 2 talks about the cashback, which is the return of premium. Third talks about the lifetime income plan with the term guarantee. 4 talks about the last survivor lifetime income with 100% annuity. 5th talks about the it's a replica of 4th with the 50% annuity to surviving spouse. There are instances where the husband and wife may say that when both are alive, they may get the highest annuity, and then after the husband's death, the remaining or the secondary spouse can be happy with the 50% of the annuity what the primary annuitant was getting. So 6th is the option where we have 100% annuity to primary and 100% to the secondary, and then after both of them death, the cashback will be given to the nominee. Now, out of these 6 options, the option number 2 and 6 are very famous, and 99.9% in India are trying to choose any of these options, because we as an Indian are very emotional and want to have a legacy to our family. So we can go to the next slide. So these are our rates, sir. For this is for age of a 60-year-old and 55 years old secondary annuitant. So for the lifetime, for a 50 lakh rupees, it is 7.74, and with lifetime with cashback, it is 5.86. For the last survivor with 100% annuity to surviving spouse, it is 6.77. And as I said, the most interesting thing where primary gets 100% and then the secondary gets the 100%, and then after both of them's death, the money will be paid back to these nominee. So for that, the 5.83%. Now these rates are very dynamic in nature, and you will have to see exactly when you are trying to convert this into annuity. So yes, sir. Next, we can go to the next slide, sir. We also have a higher band discount, in the sense as the high purchase price increases, you will have additional discount. So, for example, if your purchase price is 50 lakhs and above, you get additional 3% from the base annuity which we are trying to provide. So we have 5 bands, and you can actually increase your annuity purchase price. Yes, sir. Digital certificate of existence. The other ASPs also has spoken about that. That you can digitally submit your life certificate. And these times of Corona and the pandemic, it is very difficult for anybody to walk around to the branches physically and submit this. So we are also available on a digital platform. You can submit your life certificate through this. This is only a 90-second process, and the live certificate is submitted. Yes, sir. We have this presentation where we have Deepak Gupta and Sandeep who will be helping us from Mumbai. I have shared my number and Mr. Manoj's number. I am from Chennai and we have Mr. Manoj from Kerala. I have posted both of us numbers on the chat box, so you can refer and you can always call back for any support. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kotak sir. Now I request LIC ASP to make a presentation, sir. I will share the presentation. You just make it from, your end, sir.
Yeah.
ഇതിലേക്കുന്നാണോ ഇനി എന്താ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്? ഇതാ സ്പീക്കിംഗ് ഗോപിനാഥൻ UK.
Is it visible, sir?
Hello.
LIC ASP, is it visible, sir? The presentation.
Yes. We can see very well.
Yeah. Please go ahead, sir.
Very well.
എന്നെ കണ്ടില്ല.
കാണുന്നുണ്ട്.
Carry on, please.
Yeah. It just.
അന്നേരം എനിക്ക് കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ലല്ലോ. എന്താ മറ്റേ ക്ലിയർ ആകില്ല.
Please go ahead, sir. So LIC ASP.
പൈസ നിക്ഷേപിച്ച ഇതിനെ പറ്റിയാണ്. അതെ. കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇല്ല, ഇപ്പൊ കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല. ഒന്നും പറയുന്നില്ലല്ലോ. ഒന്നും കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല.
Sir, since you are not connected, we'll take up the questions and maybe in the later point we will just make your, we'll give the time slot to make your presentation, sir. Now I request all the participants, like whoever queries are not addressed at the earlier time or not clarified through the chat box. Now please ask your questions, sir. We will be addressing one by one. Just one by one, you can unmute your system and you can ask your questions, sir.
There is a question from Mr. Wilson Thomas. Sir, Wilson Thomas, his query is, I believe that you have 2 CRAs, one more CRA is coming. Can I change my CRA? Changing the CRA will be allowed shortly, sir. As of now, that facility is not there, but it will be made available maybe in the next 1 or 2 months. Please wait for PFRDA communication, sir.
Hello, sir.
There is a question from Jalaja. I forgot to remit NPS contribution the 3rd year. How will I revive my account? Sir, revival of the account is nothing but you can contribute 1,000 rupees through either by visiting the POP or through DRemit or through eNPS. Automatically your account will become normal and operational, sir. And the question is from Mr. Mohammed. He wants to know what is a temporary advance. What is the process to avail temporary advance from NPS? What are the process? So if I understand, the question is related to partial withdrawal. So partial withdrawal, as mentioned by PFRDA in their presentation, it's a simple process. Through self-declaration, it can be availed. 25% of the self-contribution, it can be availed, sir. And the question is from Shruti.
Sir, now I request participants to mute their mic. Sir, please wait for a few minutes, sir. Like after 5 minutes, your queries will be answered. Now, whatever the queries listed in the chat box, just wait for.
Hello, sir. मेरा प्रॉब्लम ये है, मैम 19 January 2004 फिटर ऑटो स्किल्ड नेवल बेस में ज्वाइन किया था सिविलियन होके.
See, the question is from Shruti. My father was a NPS subscriber. I want to know about the benefits after the death of the subscriber. In case of death of the subscriber, the corpus, in case of non-government, the corpus is payable to the nominees. And the other query related to nominee payment, how will you decide the nominee share if there are more than one nominee? So in NPS, the nominee share, it's already defined or designed at the declaration is given by the subscriber at the time of registration. If there are two nominees, if the subscriber has decided to give 50% each, then out of the corpus, whatever is available, 50% will be payable to nominee 1 and balance amount will be payable to the nominee 2. And the rules are slightly different in case of government sector. So in case of government sector, in case of death of the subscriber, up to 5 lakhs corpus, it's given to the nominee. And if the corpus is above 5 lakhs, then the family members, they have to buy the annuity at the rate of 80% and 20%. Sir.
Excuse me, can I have a question, please? Can you take a question? After
So just few minutes, sir. Just few minutes. Just wait for 5 minutes, sir.
And this query is from Mr. Suresh. In our sector, retirement age is 50 years. So will my pension start by 58 years? Sir, it depends upon the mode through which you have joined NPS. If you have joined NPS through your employer, if as per your employer, if the superannuation age is 58 years, then the 60% and 40% rule will be applicable. But in case you have chosen to join NPS on your own voluntarily, then the retirement age as far as NPS is concerned, it is 60 years, sir. And the other query is from Jalaja. So I invested in NPS in 2018 and 2019. Due to COVID, could not remit in 2020. I am trying to contact NPS personnel and contact my State Bank of India team. Nobody is providing answer. Sir, given 2 years you have not contributed, but still you can make your account active by depositing 1,000 rupees. Try to approach State Bank of India. Even there are other options also available. You can visit eNPS website, or you can also create direct remittance virtual ID you can create. There you can directly deposit money into your PRAN from your bank account directly. This is the answer for Jalaja.
can I place a question here?
Yeah. Now you can ask your questions. Now
I retired from service last year in December 20.
Your voice is not audible, sir. Just increase your voice, please.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Tell me, sir.
Yeah, I retired from service in December 20. For last 1 year, I've been trying to get this amount back. The depository is this Karvi. Whenever I try to contact them, they say your bank details are to be updated, and they think so many formalities. Can you just guide us, or is there any ombudsman to whom I can refer my case? This is an investment made by me in 2017, and to get the money back, I am facing a lot of problems. Is it because it is Karvi, or is there any other problem?
Sir, is it an NPS account?
Yes, NPS account.
Acha, how did you open the account, sir?
I mean, like through Karvi only, it is opened through SBI.
Through SBI you opened, right?
Yes.
Okay, who is the central record keeping agency, whether it is KCRA, KFintech or NSDL, sir? KFintech. Sir, can I request the officials of KFintech to take up the query?
Yes, sir, definitely. Sir, can I have the PRAN number, sir, so that we can connect with you one-on-one and help you out, sir?
So please drop your PRAN number in the chat box so that like KCRA also will note down and have a follow-up.
I'm not able to get the chat box. That's why I want to tell it to you now. Can somebody from Karvi note down this PAN number?
Yeah, sir. Please tell me. I will note down the PRAN number, sir, and we will
make it fast.
4000
400
400
400
41
41
702.
702. Okay, sir. We will get back to you on this.
Please, my phone number is required.
It's not required, sir. It is already registered in your plan. We will call on the registered mobile number and give you all the.
Anyway, just note down the number in case the number is undergone.
Yeah, please tell me, sir.
The number is 7042.
Okay.
533.
Okay.
044.
Okay, sir.
Can I know who's taking?
Good evening. Can I raise a query?
This is Ramesh Godavarti, sir, from KFintech CRA, Hyderabad. Once we get the details, we will call you and update you the complete status on your work.
Please connect with the subscriber and resolve it at the earliest, sir.
Good evening. Can I just raise a query, please?
Yeah, please, sir. Tell me, sir.
In fact, I have an NPS account, and once in a while I keep getting messages saying that my account will be frozen if I don't complete the e-sign process and upload my photograph. When I try to do that over there, it is saying, please approach your POP, which is SBI. I had opened this account through online, and the CRA is basically NSDL. But SBI people are totally clueless. They don't know what to do. How can you help me out?
Sir, Mr. Ravi, sir, if I understand correctly, your account is opened, but the photo and signature is not available because the State Bank of India has not provided the information to NSDL. NSDL, they have already enabled to resolve all these kind of issues. I request Mr. Mandar to just guide Mr. Ravi Anand, sir, so that his issue is sorted out.
Please give your PRAN number. Basically, SBI accounts can be opened without photo signature. That facility has been given to SBI. So in that case, form has to reach us so that we at our end, CRA's end, NSDL CRA's end, we upload your photo of signature. And if we don't receive that in particular time, those forms, then the account gets frozen. So I request you to put your PRAN here.
If you want, you can make a note of it. I put in the chat box. It is 1101.
Put it in the chat box, so that will be comfortable for them.
Sir, I have noted. Mr. Ravi, I have noted your plan and your query, sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We will get back to you by tomorrow. What is the exact status of your account?
Perfectly fine. My only concern was because SBI people are saying we are totally clueless. We don't know what to do. That was my concern.
Okay. We will see that, sir. We'll see that.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Yeah.
Any other queries, sir?
But 1 minute. But Mr. Mandar, for the specific query of Ravi Anand, sir, but already there is a provision, right, for we are through a particular link they can upload the photo signature, right?
I guess he's not able to.
I went through that link, sir, basically. Then it says this provision is not available for you. Please approach your POP.
Yeah, so that is why I asked for PRAN so that we'll guide him properly.
Perfectly fine. Thank you very much.
But let us resolve it on priority, Mandar.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah, just from academic point of view, this CRA, you have got two CRAs, no? One is KFintech and another is NSDL. Correct? No. Where is Protean? What is the Protean? What is Protean eGov technologies?
So, we were till now, till some time back, we were NSDL CRA. NSDL E-Governance Infrastructure Limited is a company who was appointed as a CRA, who was working as a CRA for NPS. Now our company name has changed from NSDL E-Governance Infrastructure Limited to Protean eGov Technologies Limited. So we are same, only the name change has happened.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Hello, good evening, sir. Sir.
Yes, sir, please, sir.
This is Ramesh here, sir. Sir, for opting a annual pension plan, so I have to approach through insurance companies or my POP. I am dealing with a POP. So this remittance and all, it's going through them. So this annual pension plan. So to what I have to do, sir? So I am crossing nearly the 60th year and coming.
Ramesh, sir, I got your question. See, at the time you are planning to exit. So even though we prescribe 60 years as the retirement age in NPS, but it is up to you. You can continue also. But you have decided to exit NPS at the age of 60. At the time of completing the form, sir?
Not decided to exit that one. So no, I want to opt as a pension plan. That's what.
That's what I'm telling you. The exit means taking pension also. So so if you are planning to take pension, and it depends upon your corpus. For example, sir, can I know if you don't have any other problem to share the corpus, whatever you have in the account?
Approximate 6 lakh, 6.5 lakhs.
Okay, so close to 7 lakhs. So in that case, sir, if you are planning to retire, what you have to do is you can convert entire 7 lakhs, give it to a particular insurance company. Maybe all the insurance companies are connected today and they made a presentation. But if you don't want to give, as per PFRDA requirement, the 60% of the corpus, you can take it out of lump sum. 60% means out of 7 lakhs, it's around 4 lakhs and 20,000 rupees. You can take it out lump sum, and balance amount you have to give to any insurance company. We call it annuity service providers of your choice, based on the rate and based on the suitable scheme.
Purpose fully we can make it as a pension scheme.
Yeah, you can give the entire money to them, sir. There is no bar, but as per minimum requirement is 40%. But if you want 40%. To give the entire money, you can go for it, sir. Because if you give the entire money, then your annuity also will be higher.
Higher, that is what, so for that, what I have to do to change to approach the insurance companies, or through POP they will do?
No, sir, you need not approach them. At the time of completing your formalities, how did you open the account, sir? Am I, sir? Through
POP. I was in NRA. Now I shifted, changed to normal resident through
which POP, sir?
Yeah, through POP.
Which POP? Which POP?
Alankit Global.
Acha, so approach Alankit and you complete the formalities of withdrawal. And at the time of withdrawal, you have to select a particular insurance company.
Okay.
And once you select, after that, automatically you will get a phone call from the insurance companies which you have chosen. Then you can tell them, and then they will do the formalities and they will start issuing the pension, sir. Yeah.
So I have to start first with POP, this for processing, doing this process. Then only I have to go to insurance company. I have to decide that. Is it?
Yeah, but we have also enabled online exit process also. I hope you must be having your login credentials for your plan.
Yes.
Do you have it?
Yeah, there is. Yes, I have.
So through the online, you can complete the formality, sir, and there is no need for going and visiting your Alankit office. Don't spend time, or maybe don't travel anywhere. You can submit the request online, and automatically the insurance company of your choice, based on your selection, they will call you to complete the formalities.
Oh, okay. After 60 year, huh?
Yeah, after 60.
Yeah.
Hello.
Anybody else, sir?
Hello, sir. After starting the pension, if the pension insurance company increased or decreased the pension, whether it will become applicable? It varies the pension.
So the annuity rate, whatever they are providing, it will be guaranteed for life, sir. They will not reduce it. Maybe any additional feedback from insurance companies are welcome.
So any ASPs can add additional points, sir, if they wish.
Absolutely right, sir. Absolutely right. Once the rates are given, those rates are guaranteed for life. There will not be any change. It will not get reduced.
It's there. It will not be applicable.
No.
7 becomes 8. It will not be transferred to the pensioner.
No. Come again, sir. Ramamurthy, sir.
If presently you contracted 7%, then after 10 years it becomes 8%.
Right.
Whether 8% will be given to.
No, you will continue to get 7% only, and I'm sure, sir, you have seen in the last last 10 years, the interest rates have only come down. So so that is one good thing, that you will get the rates for lifetime.
Yes, contract. It's
guaranteed.
a contract.
It's a contract guaranteed for life.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Any other questions, sir?
Sir. Hello, sir.
Please, sir.
Sir, I am applied for POP shifting to Target Bank, but after 6 months, Target Bank is not take any action.
Sir, can you just explain further your question?
Sir, I actually this is asking for my brother. His POP shifting application is submitted to Target Bank branch. After 6 months, no action has been taken by the Target Bank.
Sir, to whom the request is given?
Sir, actually my original POP was South Indian Bank branch Manuti. I wish to transfer it to SBI ADB branch Pattikot. I have submitted the POP shifting application form to ADB branch SBI Pattikot. 5 months later, still they have not taken any action.
The request is given to SBI or to the other branch?
SBI ADB branch.
Okay. Mandar, can we help here? Because it's a POP matter.
The details of a PRAN and the SBI branch, which for
PRAN. Shall I give the PRAN?
Yeah, PRAN. You could, if you can type it in text box.
1100.
So please put it in the chat box so that they can easily copy it.
And also write the name of the bank branch where you have submitted. Okay.
Bank branch SBI ADB branch Thrissur.
So can you just type it in the chat box?
Hello.
Okay, you can tell me.
Okay. I will type it.
Yeah.
Sir, you type it your mobile number as well because you are doing follow-up on behalf of your brother, right? So you type your mobile number also.
Mobile number as well,
yeah. Okay.
So that it
Hello,
will
sir.
for us to contact you.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Hello, good evening. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Tell me, sir.
Sir, presently I am working in Cochin Naval Base. I am retiring this coming June, from the Southern Naval Command, Central Government. See, I have two, three doubts. See, which ASP will be better? Number one. Which plan is better? Any suggestion can you give? And I have a doubt. Thing is that I am a defense pensioner, and I am drawing through SBI, and this pension or this benefits also will get through SBI because that account also in the SBI. Is there any problem of doing like that? Which account is different? The defense pension account is different, and this account is different. Is any this one? I send all update to your this one through form D3, something like that. All updation including email and all. And another thing, any guarantee of this pension, who is responsible? Suppose if I opt any HDFC or anyone, SBI or anyone, any guarantee for further this amount, whatever the amount I deposited, any guarantee? Who is guarantee for this? I want to know this because I am not clear about this. And where I am working, they are not proper to guide me. So kindly.
I got your question, sir.
Yes. One more thing.
Okay.
One more thing, I want to ask about my son who is working abroad. Can he open a NPS and any benefits for him to open NPS? Just kindly give this answer to these questions.
Your son can open an account, sir. He can open by sitting abroad. He can open. Ask him to visit eNPS website. There are two CRAs here, and both CRA they have their own online. And whichever is convenient and according to your convenience, you can go for any one of the CRA. That's number one. And you raised 4 or 5 major issues. And as far as PFRDA is concerned, we have empaneled 12 to 13 ASPs, annuity service providers. Basically, these are all insurance companies. For us, all are same. Because all the insurance companies are well regulated by IRDA. Like PFRDA, there is another regulatory body.
Okay.
So you have to decide according to your requirement and whether it is rate or the scheme. And we have given a unified portal wherein you can go and visit, find out which insurance companies gives you the best rate or maybe the best scheme for you. Accordingly, you decide, sir. And whatever you decide, and as far as insurance companies are concerned, they are well regulated. Don't worry about them, sir.
Okay. No, I am asking. I ask about because if something goes wrong, any responsibility is there? That's why I want to know. No.
Definitely, sir. I will ask my partners, the insurance company partners, to answer your question. Any one of the ASP can take the question and answer, sir.
Okay.
Can I
Yeah,
answer?
Mr. Pillai, this is Neha from ICICI. Should I answer?
What about the questions
what I
I
was
asked?
saying was-
2-3 more questions I asked.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I understood your question. The first one is your difficulty is which annuity service provider to select because you are not able to decide which one is the best. Okay. The second part is who takes the guarantee. So once you actually buy an annuity, you make a contract with insurance company. So if you buy an annuity from ICICI or SBI, Kotak, HDFC, you will actually make a contract with these individual companies. They are responsible for your funds. You can hold them responsible. You become our client. You have made a contract with us. Okay. Annuity by definition and by nature is giving you guaranteed income. You don't have to worry at all. Annuity service providers or insurance companies are very much answerable to you. Yeah.
No, I asked
Yes, sir.
because I could not understand. Because insurance company, I know it is guaranteed. Thing is that from the government side, from the CRS side, any guarantee is there from the government side. That I am asking.
So
I know insurance companies are guaranteed.
In case you're not satisfied.
Because
Yes,
as a
sir.
government
I
employee, whatever
I
the
understand,
40%
sir. I understand, sir.
I am pardon, let me complete. 40% I am
Yes, sir.
depositing in an insurance company. If something goes, is there any government authority is there to support or it means this one any problem
Yes,
comes?
sir. Yes, I'm answering that. I'm answering that, sir. So if you're not satisfied with the guarantee or given by the insurance company, this and NPS Trust always overlooks us. You can always go to them, and if you have any grievance or if you have any miscommunication or mistrust, they will always look up to us and hold us responsible. We are doubly insured. First, we are insuring you as a company, and then PFRDA, with the mechanism of NPS Trust, is going to ensure that your guarantees and promises are met. I hope, sir, that answers you and gives you a bit of satisfaction that you're in a very safe and secured.
PFRDA is held responsible. I mean, means there is a responsibility for PFRDA, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Rajan sir, Rajan sir, this is Ranbir from HDFC Life. I'll just give you some maybe that will help. So, like Mohan sir was selling from PFRDA, the annuities are bought from annuity service provider, which are governed by IRDAI. Now, what IRDAI does is, IRDAI mandates all the insurance company to maintain a solvency ratio. This is to ensure that if there is any issue that happens, there are solid practices put in place, by all the insurance companies to ensure the assets and liabilities are managed properly. But in case if there are any unforeseen situation and because of which something has to happen, there is a solvency ratio which is maintained with the regulator, which is IRDAI in that case.
Okay.
And that ensures the policy protection. There is a separate clause as well which talks about the policy.
Hello.
Care of. So you don't.
Hello.
Regulator, which is IRDAI. That ensures the safety of your money, and there are enough clauses and policy protection acts that are put in place.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, IRDAI. Yeah, IRDAI.
IRDAI.
The way we have.
I know it.
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah,
IRDAI.
absolutely, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Okay. I know it.
Okay. And regarding, you asked a couple of more questions on which insurance company, like Mohan sir also mentioned, all insurance companies are same.
I'm not particularly ask about which insurance company. I ask maybe like that, but which this one can be opt. Means
right. Joint life return of purchase price is the most popular. 99% of
not familiar. That's why I ask. Luckily I could attend this one.
I agree. So joint life return of purchase price is the most sought after option.
Joint life
return of purchase price, where you and your spouse both will get the same pension for the lifetime.
Later on, the nominee will get.
and later on the entire purchase price. For example, if you have bought a annuity plan with 20 lakh rupees, after the death of the primary and secondary annuity, the entire 20 lakhs will be paid back to your kids in whichever nomination form that you say. This is the most preferred option by all of us. 99% of people go for this option.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. For any queries, you can reach out to HDFC Life. The contact numbers are mentioned here in the chat box. We'll again put it up. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much for your time.
Roughly as a figure, if the 10 lakhs is the annuity right now I am having, what will be the annual pension?
Thank you.
Roughly.
Thank you too.
So, Dinesh sir, it depends from the company to company. I will talk about HDFC Life. We are offering 6.45% of annuity rate.
Okay.
So that is currently the highest amongst all the ASPs. We can proudly say that. So accordingly, you can manage. And for more clarity, Dinesh sir, what you can do is you can go to the NSTL or KFinTech website, and you can actually calculate your own amount by putting in the details. The calculator is there.
Figure, I will get the monthly pension, right?
Absolutely right, Dinesh sir. Absolutely right.
But
okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Yeah, Dinesh sir.
Is it possible to tell an amount for the 10 lakhs? What will be I getting from HDFC today as a pension?
So like I said, for 10 lakh, we are offering 6.45, which is 64,500 rupees. So approximate pension would be about 5,100 odd rupees that you will start getting. 5,400 odd rupees that you will start getting. Omkar, if you could just, your age is 60, I'm assuming, Dinesh sir?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now I'm 55.
That's 5,400.
Yeah. So around 5,400 rupees you will get every month for 10 lakh rupees.
For 10 lakh. Okay, thank you. That is clear.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
And
thank you.
One more question.
Okay, thank you.
This tier 1, tier 2 and all, what exactly, I joined late, maybe that is why I have missed that. Can you just simply explain very quickly, because I am in the tier 1.
So tier 1, you are there. It is through your employer. Tier 2 is just like any mutual fund where you put in your money in mutual fund. You can open a tier 2 account. The charges are so low that it helps you increase your corpus at a much faster rate because the FMC, the fund management charges, are very low under NPS architecture. And tier 2 is just like a mutual fund. You can exit, withdraw any point of time. There is no mandatory requirement for any annuitization. And the tax is treated just like how the mutual fund returns would be treated. So that is a tier 2, that you can start investing just the way you do a normal SIP with any mutual fund company.
Oh, thank
you.
Yeah. You can also transfer your amount from.
Sorry, sir, we did not get your.
Hello, Amandarji. Sorry.
Tier 2 is not actually tier 2 is an additional investment account. Just like Ranbir said right now, that's a investment account, and you can withdraw any point of time, and you can also transfer from tier 2 to tier 1. If you have enough corpus in tier 2 and if you wish to invest in your pension account, you can transfer that amount from tier 2 to tier 1 also. So if you have, so it's basically another investment option, just like if you have to park or invest some funds other than bank and traditional this thing, then you can put it in tier 2.
Sir, what is the tax treatment of tier? Hello. Hello.
Yes, Jaya ma'am. Yes, Jaya ma'am.
Sir, what is the tax treatment of tier 2 withdrawal?
It will be just like the returns that you will be getting in the mutual fund, and as per the income that you are in, and whatever is the tax slabs applicable for you at that point of time. Accordingly, the tax will be there.
Okay, sir, for interest or for full amount?
Interest. It
will be bifurcated like that.
Yes. Just the way you earn your income on any mutual fund. Exactly the same way.
Okay.
Sir, if there is any query regarding our PRAN, in which mail ID we can inquire, sir? If any query regarding our PRAN is there, in which mail ID we can inquire, sir?
What kind of query, sir? Yeah. What kind of query? For example, for your anything related to your NPS account, you have to approach the bank branch or maybe the POP through which you have opened the account.
By email, we won't get any answer, sir? Is there any?
No, sir, I'm not telling you by email you won't get any answer, but for that the account you have opened through some branch, right?
Yeah, that was actually far away from my native town now.
So maybe, sir, in that case, you can shift the account to the nearest branch. Or maybe any query you have, we are here to answer it. You can ask now itself, so that because the NPS is a very simple scheme and you can understand it. But if you have any specific concern, you can write to PFRDA, or maybe the best person to be contacted is your own intermediary. You can shift the account to the nearest branch, so that you can approach them or you can contact them in case of any queries.
So suppose I say my prawn, whether what is its position actually? After retirement, I have remitted once more, but whether I have doubt whether I have submitted the exit process first after 60 years, or I have a doubt regarding that. After that, I have remitted once more, and it is updated also. But just to know that it is, and there is no problem.
Unless you have put the withdrawal request yourself or through your service provider. Hello, am I audible?
Suppose I share my PRAN number, sir.
Yeah, you can share your PRAN number, but since you want to know what has happened to your, if whether you have put the withdrawal or not, see, basically, unless you have yourself initiated a request or through your service provider, withdrawal request will not get initiated in your system. And secondly, if you can just log in, have you ever logged in your account?
Yeah, I have logged, sir.
Yeah, so you logged in into your account and you check your transactions. There is an option of transaction statement. If you see the transaction statement, you will come to know how much amount was invested for when it was invested, whether you have withdrawn anything in between, whether you have tier 2 account. All these things you will get to know from the transaction statement. And you will also come to know the holding. You can also see the holdings in your account as of now. So that you can view the transaction statement any point of time, 24/7. And you can also view your account details, your personal details, bank details, nominee, what you have registered. So everything is available in the your login.
So I have a question. Can you hear me?
One minute. Sir, at the time of opting pension, whether we can change the insurance company? Hello. At the time of opting pension, whether we can change the insurance company?
So, Ramamurthy sir, at the time of exit, you have to choose the insurance company which you want to go for.
At present, if I am doing remitting with SBI Life, I can change HDFC Life also, is it? For opting pension.
No, so at the time of currently the funds today will be managed by SBI. Right? Once you are exiting,
I can choose that.
Once you are at the time of exiting, you can choose any. You can choose any annuity service provider.
Whether Reliance Life is there, sir? Reliance Life.
Sorry?
Reliance Life is there.
No, sir. Reliance Life is not there, which PFRDA official can answer. But yeah, Reliance Life is not there.
Not there.
Reliance is not there. And we have a list of empaneled ASP that we have displayed in the presentation.
I saw it. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, I have one more question.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Can I hear? I have one more question. After reaching 16 years, where I apply for the pension? Which ID?
Sir, how did you open your NPS account?
I had opened the NDS account in 2018. NDS by a private company, and remitting payments up to 50,000 rupees per year. Now it is 5 installment is already remitted.
Sir, in that case, you have to approach the branch or maybe the office through which you have opened the account. You have to give the request for closing the account, sir. If I understand correctly, in your account, the corpus may not be more than 3 or 4 lakhs because you deposit only 50,000 rupees for the purpose of tax benefit.
Yeah.
And in that case, it is up to you to take pension, or if you don't want to take pension, means what I mean pension is annuity. If you don't want that, you can take that amount by through lump sum, which is cash withdrawal. The amount will be credited back to your bank account, sir.
But then how much, if I need a pension, how much pension did I get?
Sir, they mentioned, right, just now all the insurance companies, they made a very detailed presentation, how much pension they will give, what is the rate. And maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes back, even HDFC Live, they told that for 10 lakhs, how much you will get as a pension, somewhere around 5,500 rupees to 6,000 rupees. So then you calculate, sir, for 10 lakhs, if 5,500 is a pension, for 6 lakhs or 5 lakhs, what you will get, maybe 50% of it.
Okay, then after attaining 16 years, did I apply or the NSDL inform us?
Sir, before reaching 60, in the 6 months period, they will be intimating you, sir.
Okay.
They will be intimating you, and I think you will be getting SMS and email and all.
SMS, email,
and
physical letter
keep
as
your
well.
mobile number active and keep the email ID also active, and get it registered in the your NPS account. And I think so that you can complete the formalities in a very seamless manner.
Yeah, okay.
Hello. I have one question.
Yeah. Can
Sir,
you
after choosing ASP while we retire, can we change the ASP anytime in our life?
Once ASP is chosen, within 15 days, we call it free look period. During that period, you can change the ASP. But after that, 15 days, you cannot change the ASP, sir.
At any cost, any time?
No.
Okay, sir.
Sir, hello. Sir, one more doubt, sir. Excuse me. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello.
You can ask question.
Please.
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Yeah.
Sir, one more doubt, because I am retiring this June. Now I got a message, not now, 1 week back, I got a message that claim ID to exit from NPS, they have sent a claim ID. Whether I have to do, or my where I am working, they will do this. Anything I to do, opt for that.
No, you have to do, sir. It depends whether you open the account on your own or through your employer.
No, through employer. No, my account is through employer.
Then in that case, I think you have to give the request to your employer, then employer will be processing, sir.
They will be proceeding.
Yeah, but you have to give the request to them. Complete.
Already given. They are knowing that I am retiring this June. They are under process. They are doing the process. You know.
Yes.
So no, I need not to do anything, I think.
No, you have to give a request, right, sir?
Okay, and that and all given, sir. They are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I have a query. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, sir.
See, I'm working in a private company. So, July 2020, I retired at the age of 58. So the NPS contribution stopped there, and still, I get the monthly statement. So I'm reaching 60 in July 2022. So that time, what I should do, because it is around 5 lakhs, it is accumulated. So I can withdraw that 5 lakhs, or I cannot do only 60% I can withdraw, or I have to pay some amount and keep it alive. What is the option?
All the options are available for you, sir. If you want to completely exit, that option also available. If you want to continue, you can continue. It's your choice.
So I can, if you want to contribute directly, because company is not doing now, because superannuation at 58. So if I want to do, I can directly make the payments, right?
Yes.
So 60 years, for, you will give me 6 months advance some message. Then, if I want to withdraw completely or whatever it is, I can opt it accordingly, right?
Yeah. 6 months in advance before reaching 60, intimation will come to you. If you ignore the message, then you are automatically deemed as you are extending. Your inclination is to continue the account, you will continue, sir. and in a year you contribute a minimum contribution of 1,000 rupees, you will be continuing under the account.
Okay, so at the moment, I'm not contributing anything. So is it necessary to do that, or I'll wait for the 6 months intimation and do that?
But sir, once your employee relation is over, then your account will become like a voluntary account without any employer contribution or maybe any share from your side. That time, the minimum contribution of 1,000 rupees, which I mentioned, you have to contribute, sir. So there are, for contributing that account, there are various options are available. You need not go outside, and there are online options are available through eNPS or through your Remit route or through even by visiting your bank branch, you can contribute.
So I have to do it to make it live, no? Correct?
Yes,
That is what I have to do. Okay.
Sir, can I just add, since he's from private,
His
sir.
the account is in corporate sector.
Yeah, corporate sector is already 58. He can actually withdraw today also, and he can start his pension. Yeah, Mandarji, please continue.
Yeah, if the two things, if the account is in the corporate sector, you can shift. You have to shift your account from corporate to individual sector, so that automatically your account will get continued, and then all the conditions of or benefits of individual account will be applicable to your account as well. So like minimum contribution 1,000, then auto continuation, then you can invest any point of time, any amount, and you can get tax benefits. So all these things will be applicable to your individual account once you shift your account from corporate sector to all citizen sector.
Okay, so then I have to approach the bank and check with them. That's the right thing.
Yes. You approach them, and because your POP, the earlier your account was with some POP, so you can shift your account to the same POP, or you can just approach any POP of your choice and submit the request there, and your account will get shifted from corporate sector to individual sector. We call it as inter-sector shifting.
Yeah, the bank is mentioned because I'm getting the statement every month. No? So I have to approach that bank and
Yes, approach the bank. Approach the bank.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. Hello.
Tell me, sir.
I am continuing for the NPS for the last 6 years. Now, up to how many years I can continue? Even after 60 years, how many years I could continue in this account?
You can continue up to 75, sir. Up to the age of 75 years, you can continue, sir. After the age of retirement 60, you can continue up to 75.
Yeah, because I am retired now in the 58 years. Now, last year I retired by superannuation. I am through voluntary contribution only. I am making through eNPS, but up to 75 years I can contribute.
Yes, sir, you can contribute up to 75. You can contribute and you can exit after the age of 75 also, sir.
Yeah, that after 60 years, anytime I can opt for also pension.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. That option also available, sir.
Yes.
You can discontinue at any point of time after the age of 60, sir.
Okay. I can even if it is tier 1, I can withdraw full amount whenever I require after 60 years. Is it so?
No, after 60 years, it depends upon the corpus. If your corpus is up to 5 lakhs, you can take lump sum, but you can go for complete annuity also.
But my corpus is more than 10 lakhs. It is around 20 lakhs approximately. Whether I could withdraw this amount after 60 years, if I need, whether full amount I can withdraw, it is a tier 1 account.
Sir, after 60, if your corpus is 20 lakhs and as per requirement, PFRDA requirement, you have to use 40% of 20 lakhs, which is 8 lakhs for the purpose of annuity or pension from any one of the insurance companies.
Okay.
If you want to use the entire 20 lakhs for taking annuity, you can do so, sir.
Okay. But I could not. No, minimum 40% I have to keep it for annuity. Am I right, sir?
Minimum 40, but maximum 20, entire 20 lakhs you can go for annuity because the annuity income is guaranteed for life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there a partial, Dinesh here, is there a partial exit possible after 60?
Sir.
Like I continue till 75.
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, sir, please go ahead.
See, I have a clarification on Tier 2 account.
In the Type 2 account also, under active choice, do you have this rules for equity, government security, corporate bonds, and AAF? Or one can go as per his wishes in Tier 2?
Sir, in Tier 2 also, you can allocate the money into various sectors, asset classes, whether it is equity, corporate bonds, and government securities. But the alternate investments is available only in Tier 1, sir, not in Tier 2.
Fine. Okay.
And you can specify your own allocation, sir. It's allowed.
But in Tier 2, after the age of 55, the equity portion keeps on coming down even under the active choice.
Yeah.
Can it be taken up if I need to?
So that suggestion has already come to PFRDA. We are working on it. But as per the current policy guidelines issued by PFRDA, see, after the age of 50, the equity exposure for a subscriber is coming down, sir, especially under equity sector. But your suggestions are taken, that we are working on it, sir, already.
And also in withdrawal from Tier 2, if you are withdrawing from the equity portion, does the taxation work out as per the equity tax laws?
Sir, actually in PFRDA, we are not specifying.
While going for withdrawal, you can decide from where you need to withdraw, from which asset class.
So, no, sir, I don't think so. You can
withdraw
specify
only
the
from
asset.
equity. Will the taxation laws be as per the equity tax laws for a mutual fund or anything like that? Because
Sir, PFRDA.
Tier 2 is not very clear.
Sir, once you complete the question, you let me know, sir. I will answer. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my question, sir. Withdraw of equity portion from Tier 2 account. What is the tax treatment given?
Sir, there is no provision in NPS Tier 2 to withdraw the contribution made by you towards equity asset class. There is no such provision. But PFRDA, we don't specify the tax rules and tax implications for withdrawal under Tier 2. And by clarified by one of the earlier the other participant from the insurance company and also CRA, as far as Tier 2 is concerned, the rules are, it is similar to mutual funds. And if you want further clarification, and I request you, sir, please take up with your tax consultant or auditor, sir.
Okay, fine. And one more very simple question, sir. After the age of 60, if one is continuing to contribute without taking an annuity, he continues to subscribe by making annual contributions. During that time, if something happens to the subscriber, what happens, sir? Will the nominee get the pension, or nominee will get back the entire money in the account?
It depends upon the corpus and depends upon the sector, sir. If the account is open through a non-government sector, then after 60 years, due to unfortunate death of the subscriber, the entire corpus will be given to nominee, sir. In case of government sector, rules are slightly different. It depends upon the corpus. I believe that you are under non-government.
All citizens plan. All citizens.
Yeah, all citizen plan that the corpus is given to nominees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sir, one more question.
Just a minute. I'll just clarify. Just Mohanji, this is just clarification for the earlier question. Tier 2, you can withdraw a lump sum by mentioning the amount, or you can withdraw scheme-wise units also. There is a provision of withdrawing scheme-wise units.
Yes, that was what I was asking.
Yes, that's why.
Because when I tried to withdraw from that, it was asking me whether you need to withdraw from equity or.
Yeah, agree, sir. I'm just clarifying that. But as Mohanji said, for the tax, whether you withdraw from equity scheme or debt scheme, okay, how will be the tax treatment? It is better if you consult your tax, consultant or a chartered accountant, for better clarity.
Sir, one question.
Thanks, Mantha, for clarification. Yeah, thanks, Mantha.
Yeah.
One question. ISRO में NPS account होल्ड करता था, उसमें से अभी 2013 में उसके बाद में नौकरी छोड़ दिया है, तो वो क्या अकाउंट अभी रीइंस्टेट कर सकता है?
सर अभी वो फ्रीजिंग मोड में है,
तो आप उसको रीइनिशिएट कर सकते हैं सर।
तो उसके लिए हम अभी जमा नहीं किया कोई भी, वो 2013 के बाद वन टाइम 5,000 रुपीज जमा किया बीच में।
आपको उसमें यस सर लॉगिन करना पड़ेगा एक बार। आपका मोबाइल नंबर यदि अपडेट है तो OTP के थ्रू आप एक बार लॉगिन करके फिर से रीइनिशिएट कर सकते हैं, तो ब्रांड डिसेबल से एक्टिव में हो जाएगा, आप कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं।
ओके, थैंक यू सर।
One question, is it possible to partially exit after 60 years? Like I have 20 lakhs, I want to continue 10 lakhs in the normal till 75, other 10 lakhs as an annuity.
Sir, there is no provision of partial exit, but you can partial withdrawal can be taken up 25% of the self contribution. So if I understand your question correctly, you want to keep you want to take out 10 lakhs and 10 lakhs you want to keep in your NPS account.
Yes.
Whether my understanding is correct?
Correct.
Okay, so there is no such provision, sir. There is no such provision of 10 lakhs, 50% you will take out and the balance amount you will keep it in the 50. So, but what you can do is you can defer your withdrawal for 10 years. Then during that period, you can every year you can take part of the amount. Maybe Mandar can
yes you can
add some additional inputs, please. Yeah.
If at all you want to withdraw a certain amount and keep balance amount, so there is an option of deferment of withdrawal. So in that case you can defer your lump sum, you can start your annuity and defer your lump sum amount and then take out the amount every year. You can take out some amount as per your requirement, and in between if you feel that you want to withdraw entire thing, you can come out of the system. We call it as a phase withdrawal.
And what is the percentage, sir, for withdrawal?
It's 10%.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, we can hear, sir. Tell me.
Now I'm having 16 lakh in my this balance through NBR. So after 3 years, that means in May 2025, I am getting retired. How much will be my monthly pension? Can you tell me, sir? And how much will be my total amount balance, and how much will be my monthly pension approximately?
So the monthly pension, it will be depend upon the corpus at the time of exit, sir. So I mean at the time of exit, whatever the corpus plus the returns generated, contribution plus return generated, and they have already explained. I think few
16 lakh. So
yeah, please.
So the current rates which
ASPs
you
have
will
already
be
explained
telling.
it, like the tentative amount you will be getting it. For example, like 10 lakh, if the corpus is there, how much monthly pension you will be getting. So they have already explained. So at the time of exit also, you can calculate it through your annuity calculator is there, and whatever the current rate they are offering at the time of your exit, no, you can refer those things, sir.
No, sir. Approximately, somebody is telling only will be getting some.
So the amount will be different, like now.
Approximate pension.
So you can't, you can't calculate at the right, now itself. Like after the 2 years, the rates may vary, even the products may vary also. So at the time of your exit, maybe you can check it at your login itself, what are the annuity rates offered by various ASPs, sir. Accordingly, you can choose any products by any ASPs offered, sir.
On 2025.
Can I ask one doubt, please?
Yes, ma'am, please.
See, suppose at the time of exiting, can I add more fund to the corpus before I start the pension? Is it possible?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam, you can do that.
Okay. Thank you.
എന്റെ മൊബൈലിലേക്ക് ഒന്ന് വിളിച്ചേ.
So thank you everyone for your time. And so the presentation and all will be shared, whatever email IDs we have. And thank you for your time. And also I thank all the insurance companies and CRA for their time, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all the participants, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Anything else we have to do, or it will come automatically?